And what's good, everyone? Glad to have you guys on board being a part here on the stream, and hope everything went well during the holidays. We're back here, live stream tonight, covering play-by-play of the NBA. We got a good one in store. Golden State taking on Dallas for this matchup. What's good, everybody? No Ego, Bills Mafia, Wick. I am Daniel Vaughn, Vegas. Glad to have you guys on board, and here we go. Another great night here of basketball action happening. A couple minutes from now, we'll tip off in a tight game in the standings between these two teams this season. Golden State 11-10 right now, as they have been on the upswing, getting better and better. They're getting hot at the right time right now. Winners of the last 5 of 6 games. Dallas 9-10, dropped below 500 now, out 11th in the West. And Golden State 8th in the West at the moment. Yeah, things going pretty well on Thanksgiving. Quite busy, but stuff for me has started to wind down as of late, so that's been good. Maliko, welcome back in. Thanks so much for joining in. Only a couple of games going on in the NBA tonight. We'll keep you guys posted as well what's going on, and we got quite a bit of college basketball as well going on too for tonight. This Golden State team, I was looking into the numbers of this team. They're explosive here offensively for the defending champs, averaging 130 points per game in the last 3 games. Finally fully healthy with their starting 5, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, Andrew Wiggins, and Klay Thompson, and they have won their last 5 games as a starting 5 right now for Golden State with those 5 players in the lineup. Last 4 or 5 games, they've scored 124 points or greater for Golden State, as their scoring has just gone through the chains here. Top 2 scorers in the league battling at it tonight. Luka, unreal season. He's averaging above 33 points per game. He's got 4 triple-doubles. Leader of the NBA. Steph Curry averaging 31, second in the NBA. This should be a great battle. In a rematch, too, of the it was the Western Conference Finals. Yeah, Houston up to the number 1 ranking now. First time since 1983 for Houston. That's unbelievable. And they're just crushing teams left and right. Yeah, a lot of great college basketball throughout the course of Thanksgiving break, and a lot of shockers. UConn's up to number 8. UConn's undefeated. I think they got the best record out of any team right now at 8-0. And Purdue, man, what a week Purdue had. They destroyed Duke, they destroyed Gonzaga, and they did it by a lot for both of those games. I think 20 plus in both of those games for Purdue. So, man, props to Purdue. I did not expect them to be that high in the rankings. They're up to number 5 right now on the rankings. They shot up a ton on the rankings. So they went up 19 spots from 24 to 5, which is insane. Miss Boozehound, welcome back in the stream. Mario, thanks so much for joining in. Glad to have you guys on board, being a part here once again. If you guys are new, make sure to spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. We're going to tip off in a couple minutes from now here. Huge game, Golden State taking on Dallas. Golden State currently up to the number 8 team in the Western Conference. They struggled early on, 3-7, but finally healthy here for the Warriors, for the defending champs, making a push upwards out in the West. And then for Dallas right now, 9-10. They started off 6-3. They've fallen below 500, but they've played a tough schedule though. Last 3 games, they played against the Celtics, lost against the Celtics, the Raptors, and the Bucks, all on the road. They've lost the last 4 straight games for Dallas, and 3 of those teams, playoff teams right now in the Eastern Conference, all road games against number 1 Boston, number 2 Milwaukee, and then in the East, Toronto is number 6 at the moment. So, yeah, they've had a challenging schedule as of late. Their schedule does get easier, though, coming up, so that's a big benefit. They got the Pistons and the Knicks after this game for Dallas. Hey, yeah, there we go, Mario. Feel free to have them listen over to the game tonight. Yeah, UConn is, man, just back like the old UConn. What Dan Hurley has done, just building up the program, getting them back to the Jim Calhoun days is unbelievable. Looks like I thought so in the preseason. I thought that UConn would be the team to beat in the Big East. I think it's going to be UConn and Creighton right now, because Villanova is really struggling. And if there's a mid-major here to point out that's going to make the tournament for the first time in ages, it's going to be Portland. The Portland Pilots beat Villanova last week. They played a close game. They were leading against North Carolina until 4.5 minutes left. North Carolina took control of the game and they won. Behind the Arc fan, welcome on the stream here, brother. Thanks so much for joining in. Huge NBA game tonight here. Starting five looks like this. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney for the Golden State Warriors going up against the Dallas Mavericks of Luka Doncic, Spencer Dinwiddie, Reggie Bullock, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Dwight Powell. Should be a great time tonight here. Critical game. A rematch between these two teams in the Western Conference Finals from last season. As we are underway, opening tip, Golden State left to right on the floor. They control the opening tip here as we get a quick tip-off. This game is at Dallas American Airlines Center. Warriors with it first, top of the key, Wiggins. Moves it over to Klay, dumped down low into the hands of Looney. Looney guarded by Powell. Moves it on top to Wiggins, up fake, drives down the lane, kick out, corner, Green out to the wing. Curry, deep range three. Off the front rim, miss, tipped up, defensive rebound, pulled down by Tim Hardaway Jr. Bills Mafia, welcome to the stream here, man. Thanks so much for joining in. And best of luck to Buffalo there on Thursday night. I'm actually a Patriots fan, by the way. A tough one for the Patriots there. I'd be shocked, honestly, if the Patriots win that game. 3, that is good for Dallas by Tim Hardaway Jr. on the first shot attempt of the game for the Mavs. Golden State second possession, top of the key, Looney. Gives it over to Klay at the left wing. Klay working on Paul. Call for the travel, turnover by Klay Thompson. Yeah, Texas has been unbelievable, too. They destroyed Gonzaga. They beat Arkansas in a scrimmage before the season started by 30. And that's how we know Texas is for real. So this could be a record-breaking year for Texas in terms of the tournament for what they could do. They have never, I don't think they've ever been to a Final Four. They've never won a championship because they're like one of the biggest name schools for Texas outside of like blue blood programs, like big like state universities, but they just can't get over the hump in the tournament. And this year they got all the talent to do so. Corner 3 missed off the mark by Wiggins off the back rim. Defensive rebound pulled down by Luka. 10.5 left to go in the first. 3-0 Tim Hardaway Jr. Lone bucket Luka inside the paint. Fall away jumper that comes short. Rebound collected by Draymond Green. Green pass midcourt. Bounce pass, low block into the hands to Wiggins. Wiggins down inside the low post. Floats one up, no good off the glass. Missed over Tim Hardaway Jr. Luka comes out with a defensive rebound. Dallas has it out to the corner. 3 on its way. Missed off the back rim by Finney-Smith. Tracking down the rebound. There he is for DFS as he gets his own offensive board. 2 minutes through. Under 10 minutes left to go in the first. Luka dribbles, drives, down the lane inside with the right hand. Scores. That's good. Up and in off the backboard. So top scorer in the league, Luka averaging above 33 points per game. It's 5-0 Dallas. Looney, handoff to Wiggins at the free throw circle. Bounce pass, nice pick and roll. Going down to the roll down, dunks it home for Kevon Looney. Yeah, TCU's having an incredible season. I saw they're undefeated for college football. Jumper missed rim short by Dallas as it goes back to Golden State with a defensive rebound. Thompson at the top of the key, thinking about a step back, moves over to Looney. Hand off to Thompson once again at the right wing. Cross court pass left corner. Green takes a 3. Over the rim, no good. Offensive rebound collected by Looney. Over to Wiggins on top. Thompson up fake. Shoots the 3 straight away. Skipped around the rim and out. The rebound goes back to Dallas. Under 9 minutes left to go in the first. Seen a lot of jumpers from the outside so far in this game. Not too many shots going down though. Luka inside the key, pivot, working on Thompson, knocked down by Klay, and Luka will head to the free throw line, shoot 2. Yeah, that's a huge game there. Texas against Creighton this Thursday. Massive. I saw that one was on the schedule. Yeah, I'm hoping to stream that one on Thursday. My schedule has lightened up a ton. Past couple weeks I've been doing like games in person, like 4, 5, 6 games some of the weeks in person. Now it's just 1 game a week for me. So I did like basically most of my prep. My next game is not until Sunday. So I have just 2 more games until Christmas. This Sunday and then the following Saturday. That's it for me working at colleges until like the basketball season picks up again in early January. Free throws to the line. Luka goes 1 for 2. It's 6-2 now. So it opens up the door to a lot more games for me to cover here within the next month of streaming. A lot of great games. Warren, welcome back in. Glad to have you back on board, man. Curry shoots the 3, missed around the rim and out, though. 8.5 left to go. Dallas with a possession. Luka at the top of the key, defended by Curry, 1-on-1, 15 on the shot clock. Dribbles towards the left wing, double team. Green comes along, moves it outside. Finney-Smith now out to the corner. Hardaway shoots the three. He sinks it. Got knocked down as well, and one. Coming up at the free throw line. THJ, what a start for him. For Tim Hardaway Jr. for Dallas, 9-2 now. Got knocked down in the process as he took the three. And it was Curry who was closing out on him, who got called on the blocking foul. Donovan McCrab, welcome on the stream here, man. Glad to have you back in. 4-team playoff in college basketball for Vaughn. Yeah, there'd be no upsets. That's what all March Madness is about. I saw that college football is supposed to be getting in the future like more schools into the playoffs. Free throw is good by Hardaway Jr., so he has 7 out of the 10 so far for Dallas. Wiggins tried to throw down a poster, went out of bounds with no foul call. Dwight Powell was the one who came up with a defense on Andrew Wiggins. As it goes out of bounds, it's going to go back to Dallas. Bill, glad to have you back at the streamer, man. Best of luck tonight. Taking the Warriors in this one. 1.5 in the line, and Maryland, yeah. I actually got to see Maryland play in person. I was at Mohegan Sun right before Thanksgiving, the weekend before Thanksgiving, the day that the Patriots beat the Jets on the punt return for the touchdown. I was at Mohegan Sun that day. I saw Maryland destroyed Miami at Mohegan Sun, and then Providence was up by 12, and they lost to St. Louis. They blew it with like 10 minutes left to go, but that Maryland team, they look legit. They shot the ball just lights out, and they were like, I think like plus 15 on the glass or something against Miami. Spencer Dinwiddie off the steal, takes it coast to coast for the finish. Well, to start here for Dallas, they are below 500 one game. Looney off the roll down, gets the layup. But they've been a great team at home this season for the Mavs. We'll see if they can keep this up as they enter this game 8-3 in their home floor. Both of these teams have really struggled on the road. Golden State just 2-9 in road games this season, despite winning now 3 straight to get themselves a game above 500. Yeah, they got Kevin Willard now, the head coach for Maryland. Came from Seton Hall. That's a deep range 3. Lights it up. Finney-Smith from the left wing. 15-4. What a start for Dallas, and it leads to a turnover in the key by Golden State. Luka takes up the floor, playing to their tempo right now. Gonna slow it down. They're a top 5 defense currently in the NBA and fewest points allowed for the Mavericks. Luka at the top, drives inside the key, kick out to the corner, open 3 on its way. Finney-Smith missed off the mark. Offensive rebound, Powell. Back out to the top, straightaway 3. Dinwiddie halfway down, missed it though, as it skipped around the rim and out. Golden State off the rebound. Wiggins over to Green, out to Curry. Jumper at the left elbow, missed off the mark. Struggling so far right here for Golden State. Just right from the floor. Having a tough time knocking down their shots. Luka tries a 3. That one goes up well short. Bradley, welcome back in, man. Yeah, a lot of the teams that I have for the next couple weeks, they're either on the road or they got winter break for a lot of the teams. So I'm going to be doing like more streams or so for the next month, since they're off until like, I think like January. I got 2 more games, Sunday and then the following Saturday, and that's it until like early January, and then it picks up again. We're going to take the first media timeout of the game right now. 15-4. What a start for Dallas here tonight in this game. And it's not been Luka so far. It's actually been Tim Hardaway Jr., who has been struggling to connect on his shots this season. I think he's only like 29% from 3. But right now, really shining in this game, making 2 threes by THJ. Yeah, things going pretty well, man. Hope all had a happy Thanksgiving there. Do I think Sean McVay should get fired? No. It's just a tough season with the injuries for the Rams. Injury bug really hit him this year. Alex, welcome back on the stream here, man. Yeah, Maryland looks super impressive this year. I got to see Maryland in person at Mohegan Sun like a week and a half ago when they faced Miami. They're legit. That Maryland team is legit this season. They were lights out. Every single starter scored in double figures in the starting five. They got a really good player with Dante Scott on that team. He was the top player, I believe, top scorer against Miami when I saw them. But a lot of those players are built up of transfers. I think they got one from Georgetown. Don Carey. They got from Georgetown. Knicks Pistons close game right now. That's the only other NBA game going on. 46-45. Knicks leading on the road against the Pistons. Currently the Pistons last place in the NBA at 5-17, and that's who the Mavs have next. Both of those teams, they got the Pistons in their next game for Dallas. That's on Thursday night at Detroit, and then Saturday at Madison Square against the Knicks. So both of those games certainly bounce back games here for a Dallas Mavericks team that entered tonight losers of their past four, but they've been great at home and looking to bounce back in this one and provide a statement, like a revenge type of game for them, losing last year in the Western Conference Finals against Golden State. So let's see. Yep, Maryland up over Louisville 30-17. So Maryland, their big week from the week prior when they made a statement at Mohegan Sun. They destroyed St. Louis and then they destroyed Miami. That put them right into the top 25. So they were 25 last week, up to 22 now. Kentucky against Bellarmine right now. This game is close, 16-14. Kentucky only up by 2 against Bellarmine, who's in their second year of Division I. Syracuse just tipped off a couple minutes ago against Illinois. Syracuse up early, 11-9. And I believe St. John's is undefeated. They played an easier schedule, though. They're up 55-24 against Long Island. So some of these teams playing against mid-majors tonight. Other teams in action, like the Power Fives, some of the schools got the ACC Big Ten Challenge going on. So that's the start of it right now. Yes, I think Michigan State's better than last year. What's devastating, though, is that Malik Hall, he's going to be out, I think I heard about a month from Malik Hall, because he's one of the key players for Michigan State. I think somebody asked me earlier, Michigan State and Duke, do I think they're better than Duke? I think with the experience this year, I think Michigan State is. I think for the next month, their record's not going to say who they are because they're missing one of their top players, Malik Hall. But they're still going to be a pretty good team. I like their experience they got with the guards in their team. A.J. Hoggard and Tyson Walker, seeing them play. 15-6. Free throws were good back from the timeout by Golden State. Missed jumper at the low left block by Dinwiddie. As the Warriors get the rebound. 5.5 left to go now in the first. Curry, defended by Dinwiddie, moves it over to Looney. Handoff, Curry towards his right. Shoots the three. Around the rim and out, missed by Curry. Defensive rebound collected by Finney-Smith. Up the floor now with Dinwiddie. Top of the key, Dinwiddie. Dribbles into the key. Fall away. That's a tough shot. And one gets it down, up and in off the glass. Count it. And the fall for Spencer Dinwiddie. Yeah, it's probably still going to be Oscar Tshiebwe for National Player of the Year. Because the numbers that he puts up are just wild. Like, I caught that first game of the Champions Classic, the game that he followed out in overtime. He put up, like, an insane stat line. I think it was something in the 20s, and I think the rebound number was, like, 18. But, like, he's going to have a monster average this year with, like, points and rebounds. Rams Euphoria, welcome on the stream here. Thanks so much for joining in. Dinwiddie made the free throw. Curry drive down the lane. And he just got called in the turnover. So that's now 4 turnovers by Golden State. Off the travel by Curry. Underneath the hoop, and it goes back to Dallas. Dallas yet to turn over the basketball so far. Backing his way, low post, Christian Wood off the bench. First time in action tonight. Over to Luka at the right wing. Luka, defended by Curry one-on-one. It kicks it out to the left wing into the hands of Dinwiddie. Shoots the 3 ball. That comes out well short. Off the knee of Wiggins as it goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Dallas possession. 14 on the shot clock. 4:36 left to go on the game clock. Spencer Dinwiddie now checks out of the game. Maxi Kleber comes in for the first time today. And also number 8, Josh Green in action for the first time today, as he'll go out onto the floor as Dwight Powell takes a seat out on the bench. Luka, nice kick out to the corner. Green, open 3 in the air. He's money. Luka just creating for his teammates so far tonight. The top scorer in the NBA. He hasn't taken over the scoring so far, as that's a missed 3 at the wing by Thompson. Up the floor now, Wood, shovel, off the fingertips, but it goes over to Kleber down low and gets the bucket. That was a work of beauty right there. As Josh Green was trailing, if he had stayed with the basketball, he would have gone out of bounds. But Green tipped it over to Kleber, who was underneath the hoop, and it led to an easy layup. 23-6 now to score. Timeout taken on the floor by Golden State here with Steve Kerr. What a start for Dallas, out in full command, really looking at this revenge game. Wow, Golden State cannot hit anything right now. 0 for 7 from 3-point range, 2 for 12 shooting. Dallas hasn't had a great shooting game either. I mean, if the Mavs came out right now and played like the Celtics have been playing, like a machine, like Boston putting up like 40-plus points yesterday, dominating Charlotte. If the Mavs come out offensively like that, man, then we're looking at like a 25, 30-point margin right now so far. We got 4:06 left to go in the first, 23-6 the score. And it hasn't really been Luka. Luka's got just 3 points so far. His teammates have really stepped up. Luka creating for his teammates, 3 rebounds, 2 assists for Luka, 7 points by Tim Hardaway Jr. He was shining early in the game. He made 2 threes. One of the threes he was followed by Steph, made the free throw. So he's the top scorer. 5 points by Spencer Dinwiddie. He's got 2 steals. And then 3 each by Luka, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Josh Green off the bench, which Luka got the assist. That part, thanks so much for joining in. Glad to have you back at the stream. Andrew, welcome aboard. Yeah, we got Santa hype out here. Got Santa out in the back, supporting right now, being a part here of the stream. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and glad to have you guys back on board tonight. And hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and a nice time during the holiday break. Hey, thanks so much, CC. Glad to have you on board once again, being a part here in the stream. Scores going on right now throughout the NBA. Just one other game currently. Knicks just hit a 3, so they lead 59-51 against the Pistons with about 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Couple of college basketball games going on at the moment. Maryland leading Louisville 37-26. Bellarmine at the half. That's a low-scoring game, 21-21 right now against Kentucky. And then Syracuse up over Illinois 13-12. Yeah, right now I do. I think Houston is the best team in college right now. Arizona looks really darn good. Like, their offensive scheme is just so tough to beat for Arizona. They won the Maui Invitational. They played some tough teams along the way. Like, none of those games were layups for Arizona. I do think, though, if Houston was to meet Arizona, knowing what happened last year, I think Arizona would come in more hungrier into that game and have the chance to win it. Yeah, Arkansas looks really good too, and you guys going to keep on getting better and better. It's such a young team, and when they add in Nick Smith into the team, three-point play complete, back from the timeout by Golden State off the dunk. Starting to get something going. Luka down low, drives, floats up the shot, missed off the glass too strong. He's only got 3 points so far. 3:40 left to go. Attacking right to the rim. They'll score a layup. Dante DiVincenzo, they go change a pace off the bench as he takes it to the rim with a left-handed layup. And a turnover by Dallas. That's their first turnover of the game inside the key. Pull, moves it out to the wing. 3 on its way. DiVincenzo missed off the back rim. Defensive rebound pulled down by Luka. Luka takes it past half court. Follow-away jumper. At the baseline. He got knocked down and he gets fouled. So bumped into, that's by Dante DiVincenzo, his first that he picks up. He's going to send Luka now to the free throw line. 23-11, 2 free throws here for Dallas. Yeah, that's not bad considering there for you guys, Bradley. 37-26, because I saw the margin was much bigger earlier in the game. That Maryland team is legit. Like, I saw them play in person at Mohegan Sun. They look legit. Both of the free throws go by Luka. 14-point lead for Dallas, approaching 3 minutes left to go in the first. Top of the key, Curry moves it over to the right wing. Handoff, DiVincenzo. Drives right baseline, floats up a shot. Off the glass, no good. A rebound collected by Luka. Over to Kleber, moves it out to the left corner. Left baseline drive, Green. Swings it out right corner, open 3 on its way. Missed off the back rim. No good by Reggie Bullock as Golden State comes out with a defensive rebound. Curry, step back 3 straight away. Looking for one, he's got it. Now we get a ball game. Steph Curry drills his first 3 in the night. Looking for that first triple, shooting above 44% from three-point range. Luka turns it over in the key. Here goes Golden State with numbers. 3-on-2, out to the wing, up fake pull, slide to his right, shoots the 3. And we get a travel. It's called on Jordan Poole, turnover by Golden State. Steph Curry with 3, just made the first 3 of the game for Golden State. They're just 1 for 9 from three-point range. They came into the game most attempts in the NBA per team in threes, and then 3rd in the NBA in three-point shooting percentage. Yeah, that's rough. 21-21 at the half. I think Bellarmine has to go through like a 4-year probation period. Just unfortunate for like teams transitioning to another Division II, Division I for college that they have to do that, because Bellarmine had won their conference tournament last year and they couldn't compete in March Madness. First shot good at the free throw line for Luka. So he hasn't really taken over this game so far. Luka right now has got 6 points, but the majority of his points coming from the free throw line. Second free throw around the rim and out. Battle for the rebound. Strong muscle rebound right there by Christian Wood. He might have been tied up, though, and that's what the referees are explaining. They blow the whistle. Yeah, it's going to be jump ball. So Wood was tied up going for the rebound. Looked like he had just ripped it away and had it cleanly, but the officials rolled it as jump ball here. So it will be a jump ball at the free throw circle on Dallas' side of the floor. Christian Wood. And Jonathan Kuminga go up for the jump ball, and it's controlled by Dallas. Step back 3, Luka over Kuminga. He drills it. That's a sweet spot right there from the left wing off the step back for Luka. Unreal season that he is having, averaging above 33 points per game. Basically averaging 33, 9, and 8. Corner jumper, missed off the mark for the deep 2. Offensive rebound controlled by Golden State. Pull. Off the up fade, called on the travel. Turnovers just crushing the Warriors right now in this game. That's now their 6th turnover in the first quarter. .140 left to go in the first. Dallas takes it past midcourt. Luka defended by Kuminga. On the floor with Bullock, Wood, Kleber, and Green. Luka swings it out to the right wing. Touch pass. Wood to Kleber. Kleber, fall away. Tough shot, bumped into and fouled. That'll be the first personal foul of the game, assessed to number 1 for Golden State. That's JaMychal Green. So more free throws coming up for Dallas. This is how they've been able to get a good chunk of their points so far in this first quarter. Currently 80% at the free throw line, 8 for 10. So Maxi Kleber will shoot 2. First one right down the middle. Second one's good as well. What a start here for Dallas. 31-14, a runner. Inside the lane by Curry, they're going to count it. It's a big bucket. Cut it, win in half. Runner good by Curry. I think it's on Christian Wood who picks up the blocking foul here. Yeah, he was the last one to touch Curry down the lane. So Curry shooting 1 here at the free throw line. And that's good. So we'll see throughout the course of it as Steph Curry can start to cook up and start to take over this game and get back his team in order right now, trailing by 14. It's the top scorer for Golden State with 8 points. Luka gives it over to the left baseline. Kleber swings it out to the wing. Open 3. Green once again. He's been left open quite a bit today. Takes the 3. He drills it at the right wing for Josh Green. Dallas right now doubling Golden State. DiVincenzo, top of the free throw circle, dribbles back, slides it out to his left into the hands to Curry. Curry attacks the paint. Right hand around the rim goes in, gets the layup. Curry looking for the foul call, couldn't get one though. There was contact, no call, but strong take right to the rim for Steph. Luka defended by DiVincenzo. Now double team. Pull comes along inside the key, floats it up, missed around the rim and out. DiVincenzo with a defensive rebound, and Luka in the backcourt with a reach and foul on DiVincenzo, trying to battle for the loose ball. So Luka obviously frustrated there as he thought that him and DiVincenzo just got tangled up going after the basketball in the backcourt. But DiVincenzo came down with it, contact and knocked down by Luka. That'll be his first personal foul now of the game for Luka. Nobody with 2 so far for fouls. Golden State with 7 fouls as a team, but everybody with 1 so far. And that'll be Dallas's 4th personal foul as a team. So Golden State now into the bonus. DiVincenzo shooting 2. First one good. Second one is through. What's good, Uncle Pizzle? Welcome back in. Thanks so much for joining in, man. Things going pretty well. 35 seconds remaining. First quarter. Luka takes a 3. Hits. So it comes up short, pinwheels around, back into his hand, saving the rebound, out to the corner, 3 on its way, Wood. Missed off the mark, tipped off the glass, missed by Green, and here goes Golden State looking to push it, out to Pull, at the wing, shoots the 3, cans it, makes the triple by Jordan, Pull out on the fast break. Big time shot, 13 seconds left to go in the first. Yeah, I've been recovering from a cold for a little bit. I've been better this week, though. Kleber. Corner 3, missed off the mark. Luka offensive rebound, puts it up, he scores up and in off the backboard with 0.5 of a second remaining. And we close out at the end of 1 here in the books, 36-24. Big putback by Luka at the end of one. Yeah, this game is far from over, though, considering what's happened to games in the past. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe right now. We're going to head to a timeout right now on the floor as we close out quarter number 1, 36-24 currently for Dallas with a lead. Luka taking over second portion of the first quarter. He's up to 11 points, top scorer in the game. 4 for 6 at the free throw line so far. Dallas has attempted 10 free throws. They made 8 in that first quarter. 7 points by Tim Hardaway Jr. He was the one who started off the game strong in the early going. Made 2 threes in the first 3-4 minutes of action. But Luka, the closer, in the second portion, really coming alive in the first quarter. Steph Curry, 8 points. He leads the way, 6 points by Kevon Looney, but his teammates just haven't shown up tonight. Andrew Wiggins, no points. Draymond Green, no points. Klay Thompson, yet to score either so far with those three. Thompson, Wiggins, and Green combining 0 for 6 right now from the floor. So, just been tough going on from the offensive-wise for Golden State here, as they've really struggled. Just 2 for 11 from three-point range in that first quarter. Yeah, so I've been recovering from a cold last week. Last week really wasn't feeling well, but yeah, it's probably this week's probably been the best day I've been feeling in over a week or so for myself. So getting back to hopefully normal as of late. Quick scoreboard update, other games going on currently. Just one other game in the NBA tonight. Knicks lead the Pistons 70-56. Julius Randle, huge game. He's got 26 points right now at the half. And then college basketball, Kentucky and Bellarmine, low scoring game going into halftime. They just started off the second half 24-24. A tie game between Kentucky and Bellarmine. Maryland leading Louisville at halftime 37-26. Illinois, tight game against Syracuse, 26-21. And Houston just tipped off against Norfolk State. Houston with a quick 6 points in the first minute, leading 6-0 for the number one team in the nation. First time for the Houston Cougars. They've been the number one team since 1983. So congratulations to them. And they've been blowing out teams this season, and they've won by multiple large margins. I think their last game they scored in the 40s and they still won, because the other team scored in the upper 40s. The other team they played scored in the lower 40s. That defense is just, man, they are just unbelievable what they can do defensively there. So start to the second quarter. Dallas with the ball first as they go right to left on the floor. Dinwiddie attacking, floats it up over the top off the roll down. There's Christian Wood for the two-handed alley-oop jam. What a start to the second quarter here as they go with an alley-oop. Assist by Dinwiddie. Wood able to get the slam. Kuminga at the free throw circle. Spin move working on Wood. Nice jive with a right hand. Finishes up and in off the backboard. Out on the floor right now for Dallas. Dinwiddie, Wood, Bullock, Kleber, and Green. Luka currently on the bench at the moment to start off the second for Dallas. Deflected inside. It's a turnover by the Mavs. Golden State with a possession. Skip pass. Pull out to the right corner. It was number 40, Anthony Lamb from Vermont, who's out on the floor. And Golden State takes a three. Misses poorly as it's an air ball. Goes out of bounds by Jordan Poole. So Luka right now on the bench getting a breather. Jose, welcome back in. Hey, that's awesome there. Glad to have you back in the stream here, man. First minute through the second quarter, Dinwiddie with a possession for Dallas. Pick set by Wood. Dinwiddie passes off the roll down to Wood. Swings it out to the right wing. Three on its way. Bullock missed off the rim short. Tipped up. Offensive rebound for a moment by Wood. Lost it, though. Draymond Green comes up with the basketball. Kuminga swings it outside. 3 on his way. Missed rim. Short by DiVincenzo. Kuminga offensive rebound. DiVincenzo couldn't finish at the rim. And it goes in the corner. Rebounded by Dallas. Great defense right at the rim. Stopping Dante DiVincenzo with a miss. There's a huge block by Kuminga. Goes off the backboard as Golden State has possession. Pull. Attacking. Up fake to the corner. Lamb with a 3. Makes the 3. Anthony Lamb, two-way player out of Vermont. Second season now in the NBA. 2 minutes through the second, 10 minutes left to go before halftime. So good to see other players shining here. They don't get many opportunities. Number 40, though, in white and blue for Golden State. Doing that right now with Anthony Lamb in the second season. Dinwiddie kicks it out to Bullock. Open 3. He'll take one. Missed off the rim. Both of these teams been hit or miss from three-point range. Golden State really struggling. They've only made 3 in the game so far. Pull kicks it out to the corner. Kuminga back outside to Lamb. Uncovered once again. Makes another one. Wow. Would you ever think that this dude would be the one to help you out, climb out from this deficit? Anthony Lamb, number 40 for Golden State from Vermont. 2 threes starting off the second quarter, coming off the bench. We get a quick timeout taken on the floor by Dallas. 9:28 remaining as we head to a timeout in the second. All right, now we got a ball game at the moment. Golden State was getting destroyed in this game. They were getting doubled. 34-17, largest deficit, and now they've cut it to 38-32 right now. It's an 8-2 second quarter advantage in favor of the Warriors right now. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate all for joining in, being a part here on the channel. Make sure to vote in that poll. Who do you guys got tonight in this one as well? Golden State or Dallas? And wow, we got a ball game currently without the main players taking over. The role players stepping up. Patriots to improve their offense. I think the big key for them is taking care of the football. That starts with the quarterback, with Mac Jones. He did a much better job. That's his best game of the season against the Vikings on Thanksgiving, doing that. He did everything that he was asked for. The problem for Mac Jones this season was the turnovers. Interceptions he had a big problem on, specifically the game against the Ravens. They were in that game. It was like a shootout type of game that they lost in late September, and they were in the game, but he threw a good amount of interceptions in that game for Mac Jones when there were times that they were trying to get back into the game, and he would throw a pick. And then a couple other things. The wide receivers, too, with the turnovers. That's been a problem as well. Fumbles haven't been an issue. Back to that Ravens game in late September, their receivers coughed up the football a couple of times too. The offensive line needs to get a ton better because the game against the Jets, the one before the Vikings, Mac Jones got taken down a bunch of times. The offensive line has been a problem. He had a pretty solid pocket though against the Vikings. If he gets like a clean pocket like that, good things are going to happen. Because they're just a one-dimensional type of team for them. I think from this season, in my opinion, the best player offensively throughout the season for the Patriots has been Ramondre Stevenson. What he has done, because they've been able to have big running games with Stevenson, and in some of those games, but it's just been like one-dimensional because they've only got the running game going, and that's it. They haven't really been able to get the passing game going. Yeah, definitely better offensive linemen on that team. Injury with David Andrews, that's been hurting them as of late with their pass protection. The red zone offense too, that's another really big struggle because Nick Folk's one of the top kickers in fantasy this year because they just can't finish off drives. We come back from the timeout, 9:05 left to go before halftime, 38-32. It's only a 6-point game at the moment. Kuminga moves it outside. Into the hands of DiVincenzo, passes out to the right wing over to Anthony Lamb. He's made 2 quick threes here in the first 3 minutes of the second quarter. Second-year player from Vermont for Lamb. Pull, slides it on top into the hands to Green. Shoots the 3 over Kleber, missed off the back rim. Offensive rebound, though, controlled by Golden State. They'll try once again. Pull, swings it down low. Nice catch and layup. That is good by Draymond Green. There was a fastball dial up by Jordan Poole. 10-0 run now by Golden State in the last 3 minutes. They were down by 17 at one point. It's only a 4-point game. So without Luka out on the floor, things are really struggling for Dallas. That'll get knocked out of bounds. The Mavs will keep possession. Inbound for Dallas. Still, Luka's on the bench at this point as we get another whistle. It's going to be away from the basketball, picked up by Golden State. It's going to be charged to Anthony Lamb, his first personal foul. Dave, welcome back to the stream. I'd probably go Bryce Young as the number 1 pick. Spencer Dinwiddie now at the free throw line, 38-34, 10-zip run for Golden State. That has ended, though, as Dinwiddie drills the free throw. Dallas gets the inbound 2, 8:10 left to go in the second. Dinwiddie dribbles to the top of the free throw circle. Defended 1-on-1 at the top of the key now by Kuminga. Dinwiddie, deep range 3 over Kuminga, hits rim short, pinwheels around, defensive rebound, hauled in by Andrew Lamb. Anthony Lamb of Vermont. He had those 2 quick threes in the second quarter here. Euro step, nice find. What a dime by Jordan Poole off to a cutting Draymond Green with a slam dunk. This game getting ever so closer right now, down by 17 at one point. It's been a 3-point game here at the moment. Green, spin move. Should have had a layup. Instead, he kicked it outside. Green, up fake, drives baseline. Out of control. Kick out to the corner, though. Kleber with a 3, drills it. Wow, I'm shocked about that possession. Making things happen somehow, some way by Josh Green off the spin move. Anthony Lamb at the corner. A little bit of miscommunication. Him and Poole were close together. Not spaced out properly. Poole over to Lamb inside. Lamb floats it up and scores. Jordan Poole been the main one getting this offense going. Passing in a couple of dimes here and there. Last couple possessions for Golden State. Dallas with it at the corner. Christian Wood, 1-on-1 working on Kuminga. Dribbles up, low block, falls down, still dribbles with the basketball up. Crossover on Kuminga, step back jumper, deep 2, Wood. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound snagged by DiVincenzo. Approaching 6.5 left to go before halftime. Top of the key, open 3, Poole, missed it. Had a good look, couldn't send it down though, hit rim short. We've seen a lot of these threes miss poorly. Either an air ball or rim short. As we get the bodies colliding down inside the low post. Lamb knocked down by Wood. It's going to be a Lamb, it looks like. So this will send Dallas to the free throw line. 6:26 left to go. Blocking foul picked up on Anthony Lamb. Wood shooting 2. First one missed off the front rim. Oh, yeah, man. They've been a machine this season for Boston. Like, I don't know how anybody can beat them at this point. They're winning games. Last night, they destroyed the Hornets without Jaylen Brown and Al Horford. Both of them didn't start, and they still destroyed the Hornets. And then the night before, they beat the Wizards without Jason Tatum. Like, they're just so deep. It's going to be so tough to stop them. Like, incredible. what they've done this season. The offense is like a machine. Like a change of a head coach, and nothing really changed. They're on the course for revenge this year for coming up short last year in the finals. They're just on another level offensively this season. I don't think we've seen an offensive clinic like this in a long, long time. 42-38, Golden State with a chance to cut it to a one-possession game. They do off the rebound. Steph Curry, coast-to-coast scores with a right-handed layup. It's a 2-point game now with a timeout taken on the floor by Dallas. That big run, thanks to Luka not being in the game for Dallas, helps out Golden State as they trailed at once down by 17. It was 34-17, and now the score is 42-40 as we have a timeout. Yup, yesterday it was 45-19 at the end of the first quarter. That was just wild. With no Al Horford, no Jaylen Brown. So many guys are in the MVP race for this season. There's multiple guys that's averaging above 30 right now. The scoring is just skyrocketed. Yeah, looking at the box score, that's what really popped out is Marcus Smart stepping up in a huge way. Plus, Blake Griffin had a pretty good game yesterday. Malcolm Brogdon has been super consistent. Like, he's the player that the Celtics needed, that they got. Like, he's just all around a great player. Helps out everybody else get their own shot out on the floor. And he even said that it's a pleasure to be playing with these guys. Like, there's so many playmakers on the team and so many, like, shooters that can knock down shots from the perimeter. Just makes them so special. Like, players like Sam Hauser making a big impact this year, drilling down threes. Like, everybody's playing a role. That's what's made them so special this season. Let's see what we got for scores right now. Knicks lead in the early third, 77-59 against the Pistons. Julius Randle, he's got 30 right now. So, 30 points by Randle with still over 20 or 22 minutes left to play in that game with just above 10 minutes left to go in the third. Houston Cougars, the number one team in the nation. They're looking good, leading Norfolk State 22-8. Illinois up over Syracuse, close to halftime, 28-23. Maryland pulling away against Louisville tonight in college hoops, 54-35. Dante Scott, I got to see him in person at Mohegan Sun. I believe he had above 20 in the game against Miami. Right now he's got 18 against Louisville, and there's still 15 minutes left to go in the second half for Dante Scott. He's been the top player this season for Maryland. Oscar Tshiebwe looking for a double-double, 34-32. Kentucky up over Bellarmine by only 2 right now. Tshiebwe's got 8 points, 10 rebounds with 3 blocks for the National Player of the Year from last season, but Bellarmine is right there. Bellarmine 1-1 against Louisville, looking for another big win against another bluegrass opponent. Crazy with the upsets that we've had this year. We've had so many mid-major teams lose to Power Fives. It's been unreal. Come back from the timeout. Quick bucket by Dallas coming back from the timeout. Luka back into the game. At the corner, Curry. Curry off the double team, and we get a kicked ball. Kicked ball violation by Dallas will stay Golden State possession. Kemba Walker, newest member of the Dallas Mavericks. He got signed earlier this week, finalized the contract today, so he's getting interviewed right now for Kemba. Back in the hardwood, it's been a while since he has played. He's been shuffling around. Ever since he played for the Celtics, he's been shuffling around constantly, so good to see him getting more opportunities out there on the floor. Missed 3 by Golden State. 5 minutes left to go before halftime. Hardaway floats up the shot, skidded off the rim, out of bounds. And last touch by Wiggins. Hey, have a nice day there, Jose. Best of luck, man. Off the inbound missed jumper by Dallas. They get their own rebound back, though. Luka powers his way. Up fake on the Wiggins. Bumped into by Wiggins and gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up at the line for Luka. I just got it up. So back in 1986, Celtics went 67-15. Back in 1986. 67-15. So, yeah, they're on pace. Right now, 17-4. They're on pace for that. Potentially have a chance to surpass it if they keep it up. It's going to be really tough to keep it up, though. Their schedule does get tougher. And they've yet to play the Bucks either so far this season, because Milwaukee's the second best team. We're going to take a timeout before the Luka free throws. We got 4:49 left to go before halftime. Yeah, US won today. I didn't get to see the match because I was at work, but I heard about it with a lone goal that they had. That man put the US right on the line. Like he's got the term now coined after him as the new Captain America for what he did. Scoring the goal, he went to the hospital, but everything's gonna be fine. I heard that it was supposed to be like an abdominal injury that he got, but man, that's what you gotta do to battle every last second. And he put the USA right into the round of 16 now with that lone goal. From what I heard, I think a couple days ago on ESPN, I heard that he's going to come back, I think around sometime around maybe Christmas or in the New Year for Rob Williams. That's what I heard via ESPN from a few days ago. 1 for 2 at the free throw line for Luka. We get back to action. Golden State with the basketball. Curry, bounce pass, Green, driving right to the hoop, scores, right-handed layup. Strong drive right to the rim right there for Draymond Green. Steph Curry with an assist. 4.5 left to go before halftime. Raphael, thanks so much for joining in. Glad to have you on board once again in the Philippines. So I don't know what Luka was doing there. He was trying to float up a pass for Powell to the left of the rim. Wasn't good in transition. Curry shoots the 3. Got it. We're even at 45. At one point, Golden State was trailing by 17. This has been a game of runs. 4:10 left to go before halftime. Luka dribbles into the key. Working on the Wiggins. Puts up the jumper. Banks it. 2 inside the paint for Luka. 47-45 Dallas. Right now, Luka, the first player to get to double figures for the Mavs. He's got 12 now. Top scorer in the game. Curry's got 10 for Golden State. So foul to give for Dallas. 3:50 left to go. Looking for the cut. A little bit of miscommunication as Lamb throws it out of bounds. It's a turnover by the Warriors. Inbound for the Mavs. Out to the corner. Up fake. Kleber slides to his left. Shoots the corner 3. Drills it. So at once, this was a tie game. 5-zip run once again here for the Mavs. 3.5 left to go as we've reached the mark. Remaining before halftime, Curry with an up fake of the right wing. Kicks it out to the left corner. Wiggins with a 3-ball. Missed around the rim and out. Finney-Smith with a defensive rebound. Luka out on the floor with Tim Hardaway Jr., Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell. Missed corner 3 as it skids off the top of the backboard. Hits the shot clock out of bounds by the Mavs as the clock will stop with 3:18 left to go. Anthony Lamb still in the game right now for Golden State, getting some significant playing time here in the second quarter. Out on the floor with Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, Curry gets the inbound, 3:10 left to go before halftime. Curry defended 1-on-1 by Finney-Smith. Now switch defended by Luka. Towards his left, Curry shoots the three straight away. Swoosh! That goes through. Steph Curry cooks up another triple. It's a 2-point game. Curry currently taking over this game. He's got 13 right now. The top scorer, Luka, with 12 for Dallas. Luka at the free throw circle and called on the turnover. Double dribble by the top scorer in the league for Luka Doncic as it goes back to Golden State. Curry going to slow it down, takes the basketball right past midcourt. Curry off the double team, passes off the roll down. Out to the outside, they'll shoot a three with Wiggins. Skipped around the rim and out, no good. Rebound collected by Powell. Luka will take it up the court here for Dallas. 2-point lead for the Mavs. Critical game between these two teams. Dallas 1 game below 500. Luka missed it down the lane. He's not back defensively. They got numbers. On the break here for the offense. Golden State scores off the roll down. Andrew Wiggins gets the layup. We're even at 50. Golden State 1 game above 500 at the moment, 11-10. Dallas at 9-10. Huge game via the standings. Down low, that's the top scorer in the league. Luka posterizes inside, gets the bucket up and in off the backboard. Golden State with a possession down to the final 2 minutes before halftime. Jacking up a quick three, missed around the rim and out, no good by Curry. Luka defended off a double team, shovels it to the top. Three taken too long, missed by Finney-Smith, tipped up, rebound collected by Thompson down the far side. Clay slides it cross court into the hands of Wiggins. Off the screen, Curry up fake. Open three with space. Couldn't convert on it though. Had a great look, but couldn't send it down at the right wing off the up fake. Dallas controls the defensive rebound. They're going to slow down clock. Great game between these two teams right now. Minute 26 left to go. Oh, Luka going to get called on the turnover. Right past midcourt, and he is ballistic about the call right there by the officials. Yeah, Luka's been called on quite a bit of double dribbles and travels today in this game, and that's going to be his third turnover. Right at midcourt. So he goes back to Golden State. 1:20 left to go before halftime. Dump off. Throwing it down. Jonathan Kuminga with a two-handed jam. Nice assist by Klay Thompson. Dribble drive attack. Dump off down low. Off to number 00. Approaching the 1 minute mark left to go before halftime. Luka dribbles. Backs his way. Low post. Floats up a shot off the spin move. Missed off the mark. Tipped off the glass out of bounds. Last touch by Looney. Final minute left to go before halftime. 52 all inbound underneath their hoop for Dallas. Out to the corner, inbound goes to Hardaway Jr. Off to Luka, working 1-on-1 on Kuminga. Backs his way, low right block. Luka up fake on Kuminga. Fall away, tough high arcing shot. Missed off the back rim. Curry with a defensive rebound. Curry dribbles past midcourt. At the left wing, bounce pass. Nice find down low behind the defense. Nobody there to defend. Jonathan Kuminga with another two-handed jam. It's the first lead of the night for Golden State. 54-52, 35 seconds left to go before halftime. What a game here. What a run that Golden State has made. They trailed as many by 17 at one point, 34-17 in the first quarter. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate all for joining in, being a part here right now on the channel. We got Santa out in the background too for these streams as the holiday for Christmas close approaching. Reach and fall committed by Golden State. It's going to send Luka to the free throw line. 2 shots here for Dallas now since they're in the bonus. And the first one's good. So Luka at the moment is up to 15 points currently. Top scorer of the game for Dallas. 16 by Steph Curry leading the way. They're the only 2 players in double figures so far tonight in this one. Curry 6 for 12, 3 for 8 from the perimeter. Second shot missed off the front rim by Luka. 1 point game. Battle between the top 2 scorers in the league. Luka Doncic averaging 33. Steph Curry averaging above 31. Thompson at the left wing. 18 seconds left to go before halftime. 5-second differential shot clock and game clock. Thompson follow-away jumper. Tough one. Missed off the back rim. And we have a foul here. Going up for the rebound. It's going to be on Looney. So once again, Dallas in the bonus. Kevon Looney picks up the over-the-back call. Mavs going to head to the free throw line once again. Looney looking for a clarification about the call since they're in the bonus at this point. Most of the points by Luka so far tonight at the free throw line. First one, that's good. Gets the friendly bounce. We're tied up at 54. 17 points now for Luka. Kevon Looney checks out of the game. Draymond Green comes in for the final 11.4 seconds before halftime. Second free throw here by Luka to take the lead for Dallas, and it is up and it is through. 1 point lead for the Mavs. Curry gets the inbound. 10 seconds left to go before halftime. Curry dribbles past midcourt, defended by Dorian Finney-Smith. Curry picked up by Luka, now off the switch. Curry, step back, three at the left wing. It's up. Around the rim, no good, and we go into halftime. It's Dallas up by 1. Curry off the step back, had the opportunity, just rolled around the rim and out. So we go into halftime here. 1 half in the books. Top scorer in the league, Luka Doncic, one-man show, carrying his team on his back, 17 points. Tim Hardaway Jr., he is up to 11, so they have 2 players now double-figure scoring going into halftime for Dallas. And then for Golden State, Steph Curry, leading his way, 16 points. Leading scorer after that, 8 points each by Jonathan Kuminga and Anthony Lamb. It's interesting. The 2 role players really stepping up there in the second quarter. So both of those players, Kuminga and Lamb, scoring 8 points each in the quarter number 2. Kuminga doing it through his explosiveness at the rim. A couple major slam dunks. Lamb with 2 quick threes and a layup. We're going to get to halftime here in just a moment. Yeah, points in the paint is how Golden State's able to come back in this game. 30-18, they lead the points in the paint battle. Both of these teams taking a bunch of threes in that first half. Golden State, 3rd in the NBA in three-point shooting percentage, but tonight they're just 6 of 26 from the perimeter. They've gone to the free throw line the least amount of any team this season in the NBA. Tonight they're 6 for 6 right now. Perfect at the free throw line. Dallas 13 of 19 when it comes down to free throws in this game. Just at 69%. So they missed 6 free throws here. If you guys are just joining in, Dallas has a 1-point lead, but the Mavs were up by 17 at one point in the first quarter, dominating the game. They led. It was 34-17 at one point. Dallas had the lead. Wow, the Knicks are dominating the Pistons, 94-67. New York leading on the road. Julius Randle, 32 points for the Knicks. Pistons right now, currently last place in the NBA, 5-17. Harold, welcome on the stream, man. Scoreboard update, college basketball. Maryland right now with a big lead against Louisville, 63-39. With under 10 minutes left to go in the second half. Kentucky starting to pull away against Bellarmine, and that was a close game. At one point, they were tied at 34. Now, Kentucky has really pulled away, 51-37 for Kentucky. So, Big Blue getting on a massive run, up by 14 at the moment against Bellarmine in the final 5.5 minutes left. Low-scoring game there. They were tied up at 22 entering halftime. Illinois leading Syracuse at the half, 30-23. That's part of the Big Ten ACC Challenge. And the number 1 ranked Houston Cougars, they are just firing on all cylinders right now. 48-15 Houston, the #1 team in the nation for college, as they're just destroying Norfolk State at halftime. Another game going on, Big Ten ACC Challenge. Clemson leading Penn State with just under 8.5 minutes left. 51-47 right now. Clemson with a 4-point lead. Yeah, so that big run that Golden State got on to come from a 17-point deficit down, that was in large part because Luka did not play for like the first 5-6 minutes of the second quarter. And he's been one of the league leaders this season when it comes to minutes played per game for Luka. So obviously this is a massive game here because right now, Dallas is number 11 in the West, so both of these teams met up in the Western Conference Finals last year. Dallas currently in 11th place in the West, 9-10, and Golden State's at 8th in the West. Golden State really struggled. They start off 3-7, where Dallas started off 6-3. Right now, it's just Dallas who's on a cold drought, and Golden State's getting hot at the right moment. Golden State could not make a shot to start off the game. First, like 6-7 minutes in the first quarter. They did not make their first three until Steph Curry hit a three with around 4.5 minutes left to go in the first. They missed their first 8 threes from the floor. Yeah, sorry to hear, man. Hopefully things start to get better for your Cards. Yeah, I think I said they're going to be a work in progress for them this season. They got some opportunities, though, because there's, like, other teams struggling in the conference. Florida State, man, Florida State's really struggling. 1-7. I thought the team that they would should be entering the season would be Georgia Tech. I'm pretty shocked to see Georgia Tech right now is 4-2 for their record. Just going to see who they've played. Boston College had a terrible loss against Maine, so they can they can lay an egg at any time. Man, you guys got Miami after that one. So you got both of the teams that played in the Mohegan Sun bracket. Maryland and Miami back to back. Florida State is a road game too, December 10th. Oh, another one against Florida State in February. Yeah, Pittsburgh destroyed Northwestern yesterday. Usually Pitt's at the bottom of the conference. It's looking a lot different, though. I wouldn't have imagined Florida State to be down at the bottom. Georgia Tech's got wins over Georgia State by 2, Northern Illinois, North Alabama, and a non-Division I school, Clayton State. So the two teams against power conference teams, they lost against Utah and Marquette. So yeah, I think there's a good chance that Louisville can go and win against Georgia Tech. They really haven't been tested in terms of like power conference teams they face. They got Iowa coming up next, or that's tonight. They got Iowa, so they're tipping off against Iowa in 18 minutes. That's who they get in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. Marquette's a really young team, and Utah, pretty sure Utah was projected to be like a back half Pac-12 team, and they lost to them. Just ended that poll. Thanks so much all for voting in that poll. Golden State took the poll 64-35. What's good, Brandon? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, things going pretty well. Hope all went well during Thanksgiving for you guys. Great game we currently got at halftime. Golden State, what a comeback they have had. Steph Curry started to take over the game for the Warriors. They trailed by 17 at one point, and they actually took a brief lead in the late seconds. But Dallas now up by 1 at halftime. What's good, Salvador Chavez? Welcome back to the stream. Wow, Knicks looking really good tonight. Knicks over the Pistons, 99-71. They just got a free throw, make it 100. Julius Randle, 36 points tonight, 100-71 New York, with just over 2 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Yeah, I like it. How they're going to have the ACC SEC challenge. I think that's going to be great. And the schools are, for the most part, the schools are close. So the travel won't be like a problem for a lot of the schools. Because you have teams in the Southeast that play in the ACC, and then like Duke and UNC, Miami. Like they might get a game against like Florida. Like Florida State might be put against a game. Well, they usually play Florida in the schedule. Like Georgia Tech. A lot of those teams already have like interstate rivalries that happen, so it's great. Really great to see. And that's going to put, like, maybe we'll see Duke against Kentucky in the ACC SEC challenge. Like, more opportunities for that to have. They usually, like, every once in a while, it's by rotating schedule. They'll meet up in the Champions Classic, too, by, like, a rotating schedule. But yeah, I like it because it gives you opportunities to play teams they haven't faced like before, or like not like often in the bracket. Like Arkansas and Alabama, like those two teams could be put to play games against a team like a Duke or a UNC in the bracket for the ACC SEC challenge. What they're gonna do in the future. Yeah, Big 12 does one with a Big East, too. They got Texas against Creighton on Thursday. So that's been starting. They got Big 12 against Big East Challenge. I think that's more spread out in terms of the dates. Because basically the big one right now is the Big 10 and the ACC that have games today. They get games tomorrow, and then... Yeah, I think... Yeah, they started yesterday with, like, the smaller matchups. They had Pitt and Northwestern yesterday. Wow. 71-40. Maryland is up currently. That's a really good Maryland team, I have to say. They are legit. They're 7-0 now for Maryland. Gonna be 7-0. Heads up for that team because they destroy teams that are like no layup. that they beat. They crushed St. Louis 95-67. They beat Miami 88-70. They got Illinois coming up next. That's their first conference game on this coming Friday. They take on Illinois. That's a great game that they have. They got Wisconsin. Wisconsin has been better than expected. Tennessee, UCLA. That's their upcoming schedule. Next 3 of 4 teams ranked inside the top 25 for Maryland before they take on St. Peter's and UMBC. Both of those teams, Cinderella history from the past to close out the year. Wow. Christian, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks so much for coming on board. Sorry to hear about your team tonight there. Looking at that game. Yeah, I was just talking about how Maryland is legit. I got to see that team in person at Mohegan Sun 10 days ago. Yeah, sorry to hear, man. Hopefully things start to get better for your team. As I brought up earlier during the halftime, they got opportunities against teams like Florida State's really struggled this year. Boston College has a terrible loss against Maine. It's just been different this season because teams that struggled last year are doing much better this season. And North Carolina State, they might be a team to watch out. That could be like bubble to make the bracket for them. And last year they were last place in the ACC, but basically because of the injury bug that they hit. But they've been playing pretty well lately for this season. Ashton, welcome to the stream, man. Golden State winning the battle. Points in the paint in the first half, 30-18. Also perfect 6 for 6 at the free throw line, whereas Dallas has missed 6 free throws, 13 for 19. Golden State, though, doesn't go to the free throw line often for their team. I think they're last in the NBA in attempted free throws entering tonight. So here we go. Start of the third quarter. Dallas with the basketball first. They go left to right on the floor. Luka has it. At the top of the key, defended by Curry one-on-one. Top 2 scorers in the NBA. Luka knocked down, no call. Back up on his feet. Pass off to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie called in the travel. Turnover by Dallas. Yeah, Dinwiddie cannot believe the call as it will go back to Golden State. Chance to take the lead for the Warriors. No, I do not think that Providence deserves to be ranked. Yeah, they lost both of those games that they played at Mohegan Sun. They went 0-2 at Mohegan Sun, and they were the closest team by far in the bracket. They're only an hour away from Mohegan Sun. I got to see them against St. Louis. They should have won that game. They were up by 12, and they blew it wide open, and they lost against St. Louis. Bryce Hopkins took a terrible shot with like 40 seconds left. It was the same case that Oscar Tshiebwe took that cost Kentucky the game against Michigan State. Deep 2. Shot clock had like a bunch of time remaining, and Hopkins just floats up a shot, misses. And then St. Louis scores an and one. They took the lead. Jared Bynum drew into a double team, missed the shot. St. Louis got the rebound, and the game was over. That's perfection right there. Tim Hardaway Jr. off the catch takes the 3 and drills it. He got knocked down, too, in the process. One shot coming up at the free throw line by THJ. He had a strong start in the first quarter. 7 quick points in the first quarter by THJ. Missed the free throw around the rim and out. It went, though. So he is up to 12 now currently. 4-point lead for Dallas. Golden State with a possession at the left wing. Looney dribbles inside, down the lane, floats it up, and he gets the bucket counted in the foul. It's going to be committed by Dwight Powell, who picks up the personal foul. That'll be Powell's third, so he is the lone player right now in foul trouble. Everybody else with 2 or 1, or either 0, and Dwight Powell picks up number 3. Looney now up to 8 points. Perfect 3 for 3 from the floor and 1 at the line, and he makes that as well. 1 point game, 10:45 left to go in the third. Luka. Pass midcourt defended by Wiggins 1-on-1. Luka going to slow it down, 10 on the shot clock. Dribbles towards the right wing perimeter, defended by Green 1-on-1 in the outside. Switch by Curry, 5 in the shot clock. Luka, scoop pass behind his back into the hands of Dinwiddie. Takes the 3, missed off the rim. Offensive rebound collected by Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie out to the top to Luka. He'll shoot the 3 straight away. Luka delivers. That's a big-time 3. Hand in the face, contested by Draymond Green. Sinks it down at the top of the key. 22 points for Luka. He has had 22 points or greater in every single game this season for the walking buckets. Top of the NBA, averaging above 33 per game. Just an unreal season what Luka has done, averaging 33, 9, and 8. Rounding up those numbers. Green shovels it over to Clay. Follow-away, knocks it down in the key for 2. Golden State just always having a response right back in this game. 9:50 left to go in the third. Dallas with a possession. Driving. Dinwiddie floats it up. Banks it home. Up and in off the backboard. Look at the push tempo. Green in the opposite side. Missed the layup. Too tall off the glass. Here goes Luka with it. Floats it. Up over the top. Powell off the roll down. Able to get the bucket. Alley-oop jam. Luka creating for his teammates out on the fast break. Pushing tempo as Golden State was not back defensively. 9:20 left to go in the third. Curry takes up the floor. Guarded by Powell. Curry attacks the paint. Nice shovel downhill. It goes to Green. Off to the cuts. Throws it down. Two-handed dunk. 4-point game. Draymond Green making some noise for his team right now on the road. Golden State struggling this season in road games, just 2-9. 1 game above 500. Dallas with a possession. Luka top of the key, working on Curry 1-on-1. Dribbles at the left wing. As we get a stoppage here by the official. It's going to be away from the basketball. Foul picked up by Golden State. Inbound to their front court for Dallas. 10 on the shot clock. Luka working on the Wiggins. Switched now, guarded by Looney. Now at the top, working on Curry. Step back 3 in the air over Looney. Luka drills another one. Top scorer of the league right now, catching on fire. He's got 25 for Luka Doncic. Hand off to Wiggins. Attacks the paint on Powell. Floats it up in the low rate blocks. Scores up and in off the glass. Wiggins for 2. Dallas will go up the floor quick. Usually they're much slower than this, but they'll take the 3 straight away. That goes down. Top of the key. What a game by Tim Hardaway Jr. He's got 15 right now. Looney right to the rim, scores with a layup. We got a lot of points back and forth here with buckets as of late. First 4 minutes in the third quarter, scoring really picking up. Luka, top of the key. Crossover on Looney. Dribbles inside the key, double team. Bounce pass over to Powell. Throws it down. Two-handed dunk. Nice dime there by Luka. That's just the vision that he has got. Creating for his teammates. Drawing the double team. Bounce pass over to Dwight Powell. Uncovered underneath the hoop. As he's able to draw Looney and Wiggins on that double team. Timeout taken to the floor by Steve Kerr now. Golden State 73-65. 1 under 8 minutes left to play in the third. Alright, if you guys are doing the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here on the channel, play-by-play, NBA games, also college hoops as well. So glad to have you guys join in, being a part here on the stream tonight. And hit us up in the chat. Who you guys got in this one? Golden State or Dallas tonight in this game? Luka currently 25 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, top scorer for the Mavericks. 15 points by Tim Hardaway Jr. really showing up in this game. They've got 2 guys in double figure scoring. Golden State with 2 as well. 16 by Curry, 11 by Looney. Golden State plus 14 in points in the paint, 36-22. Dallas, though, has the 3-point advantage, plus 6 in triples made, 12 out of 30 from the perimeter today. Golden State struggling because Golden State's one of the top teams when it comes to attempting threes tonight. They've attempted 3 less threes than Dallas, 6 of 27, though. They're only 22% from 3. Wow, that's shocking. Marquette leading Baylor early, 15-9. Thanks so much for the update there, Bill. That's quite shocking. That's a young Marquette team. I just saw the score update. It's actually right now 23-9 Marquette. That's a home game for Marquette, part of the Big 12 Big East Challenge. That win could definitely go a long way if you're Marquette. They're 4-0 at home. 54-20 at halftime. Houston up over Norfolk State. Illinois leading Syracuse 41-33. Maryland, man, they are a machine this season. Kevin Willard, the new head coach, came over from Seton Hall, and he just restocked the squad. 76-48 over Louisville right now. Maryland with less than 3 minutes left to go in a monstrous lead. Kentucky winners over Bellarmine, 60-41. That score was tied up at halftime, 22-all, and Kentucky outscores Bellarmine 21-all. Kentucky outscores Bellarmine 39-20 in the second half. Clemson, Penn State going down to the wire, 64-62. Clemson with a lead currently with 1:48 left to go. That's part of the Big Ten ACC Challenge. I'm pretty sure Andy Katz put Davidson in his power 36, and they're right now getting taken into overtime against Charlotte. 66-65 Davison, leading Charlotte with 12 seconds in OT. Yeah, it's quite odd. Those power 36s have been all over the place. He put UMass last week in the power 36. Yeah. UMass got a power 36 ranking. I couldn't believe it when I saw that because they beat Colorado. Colorado beat Tennessee. And that was more like a dud that Tennessee put because Tennessee is coming off some pretty good wins as of late. Back to action, 73-67 with a quick bucket by Golden State back from the timeout. Luka dribbles to the right elbow, swings it out to the corner. Hardaway Jr. drives inside with a finger roll, lays it up and in, gets the layup. Tim Hardaway Jr., really great showing tonight in this game. 7:15 left to go in the third. Curry off the runner, gets the bucket, count it, and the foul. Steph Curry been showtime tonight in this game. Doling it out with the top 2 scorers in the league, Luka Doncic, Steph Curry, and what a battle they have been on tonight in this matchup. Curry with a runner, he's got 18, will shoot 1 at the free throw line. Golden State currently perfect at the charity stripe. As a team looking to continue that way, Dwight Powell will check out of the game as he's in some major foul trouble. Draymond Green's got 3 himself. Dwight Powell just picked up number 4. Braden, welcome back in. Oh, yeah, JB, so good, man. Big win they had against Washington on Sunday with JB leading the way. And without him yesterday, without Horford either, Celtics they're a machine. They put up 45 points in the first quarter last night against Charlotte. Free throw is good by Curry. 5-point game, pushing tempo off the steal by Golden State. And they did miss the layup, though, so it goes back to Dallas. Luka at the left wing. Defended by Green 1-on-1. We get a whistle. Yeah, it's been unbelievable this season, man. Their offense is just unstoppable. Inbound for Dallas, up by 5. 6:45 left to go in the third. Dinwiddie attacking the paint, floats up a shot, banks it. Off the glass it goes through as he floated up the 14-footer. 6.5 left to go. Warriors looking for a response. Curry, dribble, drive, right down the lane inside. He goes reverse hand, scores in the layup. Steph Curry cooking up everything tonight, whether it's the 3, whether it's the Dribble drive penetration right to the rim. He's the top scorer for Golden State in the game. As Luka keeps on powering his way to Curry with 24. Luka with a bucket. He's got 27 as he banks it off the glass. Things are really heating up with both of these teams in the scoring department. (79-72). Dallas been great at home this season, 8-3. Golden State struggling on the road, just 2-9. Now Golden State's been hot as of late, and Dallas has been cold this game. Desperate for both of these teams. Curry shoots the three. He takes it and he drills it. Got knocked down in the process too. It should be an and one coming up at the free throw line for Steph Curry. Just so good off the up fake, able to draw Christian Wood on the closeout. Wood got him on the shooting hand. So blocking foul charge to Christian Wood. One free throw coming up at the line for Steph Curry. 25 now for Curry. Make it 25 with a made free throw. Under 6 minutes left to go in the third. Dinwiddie moves it out to Hardaway Jr. Back on top to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie lobs to Luka, has it at the right elbow. Luka working one-on-one on Curry. 10 on the shot clock. Luka, pivot move, dump off, down low. Wood collects it. Wood floats it up. He scores over Wiggins for 2. What a battle between these two teams right now. Wiggins moves it on top into the hands to Green. Green hand off to Curry. Bounce pass. Green floats it up over the top. Looking for Wiggins. We get a foul. Right from behind, it will send Wiggins to the free throw line. It's on Tim Hardaway Jr. Picking up the blocking foul, looking for the backdoor lob. And now Wiggins will shoot 2 at the charity stripe for Golden State. First shot missed off the back rim by Wiggins. .5:26 left to go in the third. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here on the channel, play-by-play, NBA games, also college hoops as well. Second free throw, Wiggins gets the friendly bounce, so rolls around the rim and in. Quick update in the foul trouble right now. 4 personal fouls by Dwight Powell, currently on the bench for Dallas. 2 each by Luka and Tim Hardaway Jr. Also Christian Wood with 2 as well. And then for Golden State, 3 personal fouls by Draymond Green. Everybody else either with 2, 1, or 0 for the Warriors. Ball gets knocked out of bounds down the far side. It will stay Dallas basketball with 5:09 left to go. Or actually, it's going to be no on this as they're walking back. Or yeah, they will. So they will stay with it. Dinwiddie was walking back to the backcourt. Dinwiddie dribbles up, shoots the jumper, gets it for the 18-footer straight away. 6-point lead right now. Spencer Dinwiddie with 12 currently. Curry inside the key, moves it back on top to Green. Drive down the lane. Nice dump off over to Wiggins, cutting baseline, and throws it down with a 2-handed throwdown. Nice shovel pass right there by Draymond Green to set up Andrew Wiggins off the cut. Going baseline. Out to the corner. Finney Smith will drive. Right baseline. Throws it down with a right-handed flush. Under 4.5 left to play in the third. Back and forth in the scoring. Golden State looking for a big-time bucket here. Pull at the free throw circle. Moves it out to the wing. A wide open 3. Wiggins connects. Big-time shot. Jordan Poole moving out towards his left off the dribble, finding Wiggins open at the left wing. Mental mistake defensively there in the last possession for Dallas. Hardaway Jr. open for 3. Missed it off the mark at the right wing. Touched out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And Green pleading the call right now to the official. Looked like it was out of bounds by Dorian Finney-Smith. But Draymond Green, he is ballistic. The crowd wanting him to get teed up. Dallas will keep the basketball. Referees haven't teed him up yet. So they will not. Green is heated. He will get substituted out of the game. So coming in now in place of Draymond Green, number 1, JaMychal Green. Now into the game, replacing Draymond. Luka, follow a high arcer inside the key. Luka gets another one. This man is a machine, averaging above 33 points per game this season. He's got 29 tonight for Luka. Curry, drawing contact, floats up the shot. He gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up at the line by Steph Curry. 3:38 left to go. It's going to be picked up by number 8. That is Josh Green, who commits the blocking foul. So Steph Curry here at the free throw line shooting 2. First one, uncharacteristic, missed off the front rim. 91% at the season this year at the free throw line for Steph Curry. They're the top free throw shooting team as well in the NBA tonight. 11 for 13 at the charity stripe, shooting just under 85%. Scoring really picking up here in the third quarter. Curry with a second free throw. That one's right down the middle. 4-point game. Golden State been hanging in there. They were trailing down by 17 at one point, 34-17 in the late first quarter. Luka at the left wing, defended by Wiggins, dribbles towards his right, switch by JaMychal Green. Luka up to the free throw circle. Luka up fake, draws contact, and he gets fouled. Leans into JaMychal Green, and 2 shots coming up here at the line for Luka. Just gets him right on the up fake, and Dallas' specialty this season, heading to the charity stripe. They will do it once again. Making free throws, though, has been a struggle. Just 14 to 22 in the game. That's below 64%. For an NBA team, that is not a good percentage tonight. First one is good for Luka. Do I think Luka will have a better career than Giannis? That's going to be tough because Giannis is just so dominant, and the Bucks already won a title. But Giannis is on more of like a team. Like they have an actual big three as Luka misses the free throw. Coast to coast off the rebound. Jordan Poole takes it a distance and scores with a right-handed layup. That was quick up the floor. See, he's a one-man show for Dallas, but if he wants to be on the same level as Giannis, he has to win a championship and take his team to get to the finals and win a chip for Luka. And then he gets propelled into the next category. Luka on the last play just got called for the double dribble. We've seen a couple mistakes by him tonight. That's 4 turnovers. All the turnovers, I believe, have been from travels or double dribbles in this game. We're going to take a timeout on the floor. 88-85 to score. 3:11 left to go now in the third quarter. Dallas holding on to a 3-point lead. All right, right now we're in a timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate all for joining in, being a part here on the stream tonight. What a game we've got. Huge, huge meaning in this matchup. Both of these teams in opposite directions. Golden State winners. Their past 3, they're 1 game above 500. Struggled to start off the season. They started off the season 3-7, currently 11-10 at 8th place in the West for the NBA defending champions. And then we got the Dallas Mavericks, 11th in the Western Conference, as they were the runner-up in the Western Conference to Golden State last season. Dallas just 9-10, losers of their past 4 straight games, and this is just a huge game here. Number 1 scorer in the NBA going up against number 2 scorer in the NBA, and that's what the showdown has been become. Luka tonight, 30 points, so he gets his 14th game of the season that he's got 30 or greater right now for Luka. He scored 40-plus in 4 games. And we still got a quarter remaining, plus 3:11 left to go in the third. So over 15 minutes of basketball action left to go here to see if Luka can hit that 40-plus point mark tonight. And it looks very well possible. Steph Curry, 26 points, leading the way for Golden State. It's all going to come down to who can step up here remaining part of the game, because the stars are shining tonight. Luka with 30 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Steph Curry, 26 points, 4 assists. And then looking at the other players in the game, 17 by Tim Hardaway Jr. He has really shined tonight in this one. Spencer Dinwiddie with 12. Golden State, after Curry's 26, 11 points by Looney, 10 by Wiggins. Klay Thompson really struggling, just 2 points by Klay. And then Draymond Green has 8. Yeah, looking like a playoff preview here. I'm shocked that we're seeing these teams deeper down in the Western Conference standings right now. Golden State at number 8, Dallas at number 11. Golden State really struggled to start off the season. They had players in and out of the lineup to start the season, so they've really caught fire as of late. Welcome in Jay Ramirez out on the stream. Zofaquar, welcome on the channel here. Looking for Steph Curry to keep it going in this one. Not much going on in the NBA, but one other scoreboard update. The Knicks destroyed the Pistons tonight, 140-110. Pistons looking for that number 1 draft pick. They're currently last right now at 5-18 in the NBA. A couple of games for college we'll update in just a moment as we've got back to action. 3 minutes left to go. 3-point game. Luka with the basketball. Dribbles up to the free throw circle. Shovels it over to Christian Wood. Spin move down the lane. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Second chance. Couldn't convert on that either as Kuminga comes out with a defensive rebound. Victoria, welcome back in. Curry, top of the key, one-on-one, working on Bullock. Dribbles right past him, up to the free throw circle. Curry, shovel, Kuminga, up fake, down underneath the hoop. Kuminga puts it up, off the mark, no good, as he got it partially blocked too by Christian Wood. And here goes Dallas with the basketball. Wood takes the 3 straight away. Too strong off the back iron. Rebound collected by Jordan Poole. Pull up the floor, attacking on Green. At the free throw circle, swings it out. Luka jumps through, intercepts it. Here they go, numbers in the break. Luka slips past one defender, gets the layup off the Euro step. Count it in the foul. Jose, welcome back in. Thanks so much for joining in. Veronica, appreciate it for joining in. I got you there, Victoria. Luka going downhill off his interception. They had 2-on-2 for a fast break opportunity. Pushed it right past the defender off the gas pedal. On the gas pedal off the Euro step and took it right to the hoop. 5-point lead for the Mavs. I'm going to go over the college basketball scoreboard right here since we're on the free throw. Penn State, Clemson in overtime, 71-71. Illinois pulling away against Syracuse, 49-37. Houston destroying Norfolk State 65-25. Houston's the best team at number 1 in college right now. And then this is a shocker here. Number 6 Baylor losing by 20 at Marquette 43-23. If you're Marquette and you're on the bubble at the end of the year, remember that win, because that win will send you to the tournament for Marquette. Wow. That's just unbelievable start for Marquette. And then Maryland with a huge win at Louisville, 79-54. And then I did the Kentucky Bellarmine score earlier. Kentucky won against Bellarmine earlier today. Final score of that one was 60-41. Free throws to the line for Golden State. They make them both. 3-point game. 2 minutes left to go in the third. Luka defended by DiVincenzo. Top of the key, 1-on-1. Luka crossover on DiVincenzo, dribbles up to the free throw circle. Bounce pass behind the defense. Goes over to Maxi Kleber. Dunks it home with a two-handed flush. Another dime by Luka to add to his assist column tonight. Curry attacking in the paint. Missed the reverse-handed layup off the glass, too tall. Green swings it outside the Bullock. They're going to wait to slow it down. It's into the hands of Kleber. Entry pass down low. Wood gets it blocked off a double team. Kuminga and DiVincenzo both there denying Wood. And DiVincenzo pushes the pass off the foot of Kleber, called a kicked ball violation. Clock will stop. If you're just joining in, top scorers tonight, 32 by Luka with 10 rebounds, 9 assists. Steph Curry's got 26 for Golden State. Yeah, things going pretty well. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Curry shoots a deep range three, top of the key, missed off the mark. DiVincenzo, pass over to JaMychal Green, and Green going up for the slam dunk. Gets called an offensive foul, pushing off. Critical turnover right now at this rate of the game. Also, Dallas is in the bonus as well. Mavs will take it up the floor. Josh Green at the left wing. Minute 15 left to go. Dishes out to the right wing. Up fake Wood. Takes the three. He's open off the up fake. Missed it. Skipped around the rim and out with a rebound collected by Kuminga. Kuminga up the floor. At the CarMax logo inside the interior. Backs his way to the paint. And a reach and foul committed by Josh Green. Clock will stop. 58.6 seconds left. Jonathan Kuminga going to the free throw line, coming up to shoot two for Golden State. Yeah, I heard about the Pacers game winner from yesterday, coming back to beat the Lakers. 2 free throws by Kuminga. First one missed off the front rim. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like. I cover basketball action here on the channel, play-by-play, NBA games. Also cover college hoops as well. 8 points tonight by Kuminga with 7 rebounds. Second season. Came from G League Ignite. Second free throw missed too long off the back iron. 37 points by Dallas here in the third quarter tonight. That happens to be a season high for the Mavs. This has been a really high-scoring affair in the third quarter. Both of these teams trading buckets. That is a turnover by Luka once again, as he gets called on another double dribble. Uncharacteristic turnovers today for Luka in the game. 40 seconds left to go in the third now. Golden State with a possession. Curry, top of the key, working on the Wood one-on-one. Thinking about a step back. Curry going into contact, and he will get called in the turnover. See, was there contact here between the Wood? The Dallas signals that it's going to be their basketball, and they will. So they'll get it back for the Mavs. 33 seconds left to go. Back-to-back turnovers, both by each of these teams. Green called an offensive foul. Taking it right to the rim. Maxi Kleber cannot believe it. Oh, that's going to be on Kleber, actually. Kleber knocks down DiVincenzo, trying to clear the path for Green to score the layup. So that is on Maxi Kleber. Maxi Kleber heading towards the bench now for Dallas. That'll be Kleber's second personal foul. 30.5 seconds remaining. 3 straight turnovers in the span of 8 seconds. Yeah, I think so, with these teams, because we've seen the scoring just skyrocket this season. It's been just no defense, and all these teams putting up monstrous point totals this season. Jason, thanks so much for joining in, man. We got 20 seconds left to go in the third. Curry over to Clay, down low, and lost control of it. Turnover by Kuminga inside the paint. It's going to go back to Dallas. 13 seconds left to play now in the third. This has been a really sloppy last 30 seconds. Draymond Green will come in. There's been 4 turnovers, 2 by each of these teams in the last 30 seconds on the last 4 possessions. Wiggins checks into the game as well. It will be Dallas basketball with 13.2 seconds remaining in the third. Luka gets the inbound in his backcourt, defended by Kuminga. Dribbles past midcourt. 6 seconds left to go for Luka. Luka dribbles up to the right wing perimeter. Crossover. Step back 3. Fall away. Luka off the front rim. Missed, and we close out at the end of 3. End of the third quarter in the books. 92-87. Golden State right there, though, in the second half alongside Dallas. It was not close To start this game at one point, Dallas led 34-17. So 12 more minutes of basketball action remaining. Huge game between these two teams. Met in the Western Conference Finals during the last playoffs. And here they are sitting at number 8 and number 11 in the West currently. It's quite odd. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe here. Glad to have you guys on board being a part on the stream tonight. Luka almost hitting his average, nearing a triple-double. He should be able to get a triple-double before this is over. 32 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists for Luka. 17 by Tim Hardaway Jr., 12 by Spencer Dinwiddie. 3 players double figures for Dallas, 3 players double figures for Golden State, 26 by Curry, 11 by Looney, and 10 by Wiggins. All going to determine who will step up here in this fourth quarter. Who's going to make some big-time shots. And Dallas is closing in on Golden State. Entering halftime, Dallas was minus 12 points in the paint, 30-18. They've upped it now. It's just 44-36. So they had a 4-point advantage points in the paint against Golden State in the third quarter. If Dallas does lose this game, big reason why is going to be the free throws tonight. They have struggled when it comes down to free throws. Just 61% at the line, 14 for 23 in tonight's game. Golden State struggling with the 3, which they're usually on. Top 3 in the NBA in percentage, but tonight just shooting 26% from 3. James, welcome in, man. Yeah, looking like that way right now. Celtics just playing at an unbelievable level this season. They have been a machine. 17-4 Boston. And they're winning games without some of their key players. They were missing Jason Tatum on Sunday against Washington, and then they won yesterday without Jaylen Brown and Al Horford. Only one other game has been played today in the NBA. Knicks won against the Pistons, 140-110. A lot of college basketball action going on as well. Houston destroying Norfolk State, 73-33. Here's the surprise of the day, because we always have surprise college basketball games every single day. Marquette leading Baylor, 45-23. Illinois leading Syracuse right now, 60-42. So that's games currently in action going on right now as we will start the fourth quarter here. 5-point game. Golden State right to left on the floor. Dallas left to right. Jordan Poole, Dante DiVincenzo, Jonathan Kuminga, Anthony Lamb, Draymond Green, the 5 out on the floor to start off quarter number 4 for Golden State. There's Green down the right at the hoop, scores the layup. 3-point game. Luka currently on the bench to start off the fourth quarter for Dallas. That's how Golden State was able to keep up and cut down the 17-point deficit at the start of the second quarter, because Luka was on the bench for the first 5-6 minutes. Draymond Green called in the reach and fall. Reggie Bullock will be the inbound passer. He's got Josh Green, Spencer Dinwiddie, Christian Wood, and Maxi Kleber, the 5 currently out on the floor for Dallas. 11.5 left to go. Dinwiddie, Euro step, moves it outside. Bullock out to the corner, into the hands to Wood, over to Bullock at the right wing, guarded by DiVincenzo. 4 on the shot clock, driving up, floats up the shot, got knocked down and fouled. And free throws coming up at the line by Spencer Dinwiddie. It's going to be assessed to Jonathan Kuminga on the blocking foul. Shorty, thanks so much for joining in. Have a nice night as well. 2 shots here at the free throw line for Dallas by Spencer Dinwiddie. He's got himself 12 points tonight. First one good. So Luka currently on the bench. Same as Steph Curry to start off the fourth quarter. Saving them up for the second portion. Second free throw is good by Dinwiddie. Five-point game once again. Golden State with a possession. DiVincenzo sends it out to Poole at the right wing. Green sets the pick. He rolls down, receives the pass. Green, strong take to the rim, scores. That's good for 2, up and in off the glass. Draymond Green back-to-back layups to begin the fourth quarter. First minute through in the fourth, 11 minutes left to go. Green's up to 12 points, 4 players, double figures now for Golden State. As we have a body down inside the key for the Warriors. Jordan Poole goes down. Ooh. Spencer Dinwiddie with a basketball to the face of Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole gets knocked down. Yeah, Dinwiddie went up high with the elbow. Yeah, Dinwiddie high with the elbow to Jordan Poole. Poole got knocked down inside the key with the elbow of Dinwiddie. Oof. Big, strong right elbow of Dinwiddie onto the right ear of Jordan Poole. Yeah. Just lowers the boom by Dinwiddie. They're looking at this one right now at the monitor. 10:52 left to go. Jordan Poole, good to see, able to get up, and he's okay out on the floor right now. Yeah, I saw that. That's a huge shock. Marquette destroying Baylor right now. Man. Yeah, Marquette, if they're a bubble team, they'll remember that win for the rest of the season. That win certainly going to propel Marquette into the tournament. That's Baylor's first road game. Marquette is 4-0 at home. So yeah, a lot of these teams that's playing games right now, especially the power conference teams, they're playing like their first actual road games tonight because of all the games that's been played in neutral court or they've had home games so far. Huge elbow by Spencer Dinwiddie to Jordan Poole. They're looking at this one at the monitor. 10:52 left to go. Oh, wow. So Spencer Dinwiddie assessed a flagrant 2 on the last call. Yeah, that's a huge, huge elbow. Kind of shocking, though, that... So he has been ejected. Flagrant 2, meaning ejection by Dinwiddie. That was kind of excessive there. For that call. Free throw is good at the line for Golden State. Spencer Dinwiddie is done for the game, so he has been ejected. Heavy elbow to Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole makes the first free throw. Second one, that's good for the second free throw. I'm hoping to go live tomorrow. I might lose my power tomorrow. We're supposed to get a big storm, but if we do have power, I'm hoping to go live tomorrow for Duke against Ohio State And then if we still have power late in the night, North Carolina against Indiana for a college doubleheader tomorrow. Missed jumper by Golden State. Wood able to clear it past midcourt. Finds Green. Nice layup right to the cup there by Josh Green. It's a 3-point lead for Dallas. 10.5 left to go. Loose ball. Poole able to come down with it from the hands of Bertans. Bounce pass on top out to the wing. Lamb dribbles inside the key, working on Bertans one-on-one. Powerful move right to the hole. It's good. Up and in off the backboard. Count it and a one. Where's this man come from? Anthony Lamb with a chance to tie the game up at 96. Wow. That's a power move right there with the right hand, scoring high off the glass by Lamb, second-year player out of Vermont. 10 points, double figures from the bench by Lamb. 4 for 5 from the floor, make it 11 as he hits the free throw. 96-96, 10:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Green scoops up the loose ball off the inbound, moves it out to Bertans to the corner. It goes baseline dribble. Bullock moves it on top. Green shoots the three, missed off the back rim. Tipped up by Lamb for the defensive rebound. Golden State with a possession. 10 minutes remaining. Pull. Dump off down the lane. Jamming it down. Two-handed flush by Jonathan Kuminga. It's the second lead by Golden State tonight. The first one of the second half. Loose ball. Golden State picks it up. Oh, what hustle. Jordan Poole throws it down with a two-handed flush. Back-to-back steals leading the back-to-back dunks by Golden State. Timeout taken on the floor by Dallas. And once again from the Mavs, no Luka out on the floor. The Mavs cough up another lead. Golden State taking control. 4 straight in a row for the Warriors right now. Or they've won 3 straight in a row. Dallas has lost 4 straight. This is a big game for both of these teams as we got a timeout taken out on the court by Dallas, 196. Incredible hustle we've seen right here by Jordan Poole. Last 2 possessions. Woo Pig, welcome on the stream. Thanks so much for joining in once again, man. Got 60 plus watching right now. If you guys are new on the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops games here on the channel. Golden State getting now multiple players in the double figures. They ended the quarter, I believe, with just 3 players double figure scoring. They've got now 6. It's been a difference maker. Everybody's stepping up. 26 points by Steph Curry, 12 by Draymond Green, 11 each by Kevon Looney and Anthony Lamb off the bench. He has been huge in this game with his 11 points off the bench by Lamb, 10 points by Andrew Wiggins. Dallas with just 3 players in double figures scoring, 32 by Luka, 17 by Tim Hardaway Jr., 14 by Spencer Dinwiddie. And Spencer Dinwiddie, by the way, has been ejected from the game. So a couple minutes ago, he received a flagrant 2, elbow to the face of Jordan Poole. The referees looked at it on the monitor, determined that it was a flagrant 2. So Dinwiddie no longer in the game tonight. So that is a huge, huge loss for Dallas, the number 2 scorer this season. And Dallas saving up Luka for the second portion of the fourth quarter. Right now we have 9:46 left to go in the fourth. Golden State outscoring Dallas 13-4 right now in this fourth quarter. Without Luka, things have been struggling tonight for the Mavs. They were up by 17 points. They started off the second quarter not playing Luka, and Golden State outscored Dallas 30-19 in the second quarter. And they were down by 17, Golden State was, 34-17. They came back, and they actually held a brief lead in the late second. Trailed by 17 at one point. That's why these games are like a marathon. And they are a game of runs, and we are seeing it tonight in a big way right now. Point to the paint in favor of Golden State, 54-38. Which Dallas could not have afford happen. And it is happening right now. It was +8 Golden State entering the fourth, and now it is +16. So Golden State 8 more points in the paint in the first 3.5 minutes than Dallas in the fourth quarter alone. We get back to action. That's 4 greater buckets more in the paint. Couple of those off steals and easy dunks. Luka into the game now with 9.5 left to go. Corner 3, missed poorly. Off the side of the rim, no good by Tim Hardaway Jr. Golden State comes up with the basketball, leading by 4. Largest lead of the game for the Warriors. Out to Kuminga, moves on top to Green. Green, a pull. DiVincenzo, Kuminga, and Lamb. The 5 out on the court right now. We got a whistle here in the corner with Green trying to go after the basketball. I think he got called on the foul. Battling for the loose ball, working on pull. Yeah, I thought that was way too extreme that they assessed the flagrant 2. Did not look at all that was a flagrant 2. I was shocked that they ejected him for that. Out to the corner, Luka comes out with an interception off the Golden State inbounds. 9:10 left to go. Luka back into the game. Let's see if good things happen here from the Mavs. Step back 3. Yes, they do. He drills it. There's the top scorer this season in the NBA. Luka back on the floor right now, and that's a big-time 3 straight away top of the key. He's got 35. Bounce pass off to a cut. Goes out to the corner into the hands of Kuminga. Passes out to the left corner out of bounds. Missed the mark of the pass. Looking for DiVincenzo. Turnover Golden State. Hey, thanks so much, Mario. Appreciate it, man. Ezer, welcome to the stream. Zoe, welcome on the channel. 8:40 left to go. Luka, crossover at the left wing. Works his way low block. Swings it cross court to Hardaway Jr. Follow-away shot. THJ connects on it. It's Dallas by 1 right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. having a strong game with a timeout taken on the court by Steve Kerr of Golden State. What a response right back. 5-0 run by Dallas. 8:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. They go on a 5-zip run in the last minute. Man, this game has been a game of runs. Tim Hardaway Jr. has had a tremendous night, too. He's got 19. He has been in the zone tonight. 50% shooting from the floor. 4 for 9 from 3. 35 by Luka. He's got the triple-double right now. So 5th triple-double of the season, leading all of the NBA. 35, 10, and 10 right now. I will go Ronaldo there for you 2016 Cavs. Noah, welcome to the stream, man. If you guys are new on the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, NBA, also college basketball as well. And feel free to be a part here of this community that we got going on. 23,000 plus subscribers here on the channel, on the platform. What a battle between these two teams. Luka with 35, triple-double for him with 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and then Curry's got 26 right now. Just been more players that stepped up for Golden State in this game. They've got 6 players double-figure scoring, but it's just been a one-man show more so for Dallas. Luka with his 35. Tim Hardaway Jr. has been stellar tonight, though, with 19. They need other players to step up, though. It's just been those 2. Other than that, Dinwiddie's got 14, but Dinwiddie no longer in the game, got ejected for the flagrant 2, elbow to Jordan Poole earlier in the quarter. So that was a big ejection. Great to get Luka right back into the game because they were desperately needing him, and that's what was able to propel the 5-zip run. Dallas without Luka on the floor, they just have looked like a jumbled mess tonight. Just nothing going on. So here is Luka on the floor for Dallas is a plus 20 tonight. Their bench guys are really struggling. Spencer Dinwiddie was a 0. He was the only starter that was neutral. Other than that, Dwight Powell was a plus 16, Tim Hardaway Jr. plus 17, Finney Smith plus 11. But the bench guys for Dallas are really struggling. Minus 14 between JaMychal Green, Josh Green, Christian Wood, Reggie Bullock. All those guys were minus 14, minus 11 by Maxi Kleber. Davis Bertans currently a minus 6. So back to action. 8:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Golden State with the basketball right to left on the floor. Jordan Poole dribbles at the free throw circle. Now back outside to the left wing. He's on the floor with Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Jonathan Kuminga, and Anthony Lamb still out there. Curry still on the bench for Golden State. Here's a 3 taken by Poole. Hits rim short. Rebound collected by Wood of Dallas. 8 minutes left to go. Dallas will slow it down. Luka takes it past midcourt. He's got Christian Wood, Tim Hardaway Jr., Josh Green, and Maxi Kleber, the 5 out on the floor for Dallas. Luka attacks the paint, floats it up, scores. Up and in off the backboard, up to 37 now for Luka. Golden State with a possession. Klay has an opening, shoots a 3, but they're going to say it's an offensive foul picked up by Golden State. Will not count it. Yeah, that was shocking to me that they assessed him on a flagrant 2. And Dinwiddie, after he found out he was ejected, he went right over to Jordan Poole and shook his hand about that and apologized. Luka past midcourt, puts the ball into the hands to Hardaway Jr. Outside it goes to Luka once again. Pick gets set by Wood. Top of the key, Luka on Klay. Back into the hands of Luka, working on Klay, 1-on-1 at the left wing. 4 in the shot clock. Luka, guarded by Klay tightly, floats up a prayer, missed off the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Lamb of Golden State. 7:10 left to go, down by 3, looking for the tie. Corner 3, missed off the mark by Thompson. Offensive rebound, Kuminga puts it up, couldn't score, got fouled though down low. So we should have 2 coming up at the free throw line by Jonathan Kuminga, and the clock will stop with 7:04. Yeah, it's going to be a blocking foul picked up by Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 free throws coming up at the line for Jonathan Kuminga. $7:04 left to go. First free throw by Kuminga, no good. Skipped around the rim and out. Golden State, best free throw shooting team in the NBA this season, but tonight below their average at 76%. Dallas really struggling, just 64% at the charity stripe. Second free throw coming up by Kuminga. Gets that one. 2-point game now. Golden State's held brief leads twice tonight. One in the late second quarter, one in the early fourth quarter. 7 minutes left to go. Luka at the right wing, guarded by Curry, back into the game. Bounce pass to the top, Finney Smith over to Luka. Working on Curry. Luka at the right elbow, 1-on-1 on Curry. Follow-away shot. 18-footer, missed off the mark. Rebound, battle for it. Gets pulled down by Klay Thompson to Golden State. Chance to tie with a 2, chance to take the lead with a 3. 6.5 left to go. Bounce pass. Lamb to the outside. Launching the 3. Klay. Fall away. He's got it. Warriors on top. 104-103. Klay Thompson really needed that one. He had been struggling tonight. Just 1 for 5 from downtown. 5 points, makes his first 3 of the game. And a critical time by Klay Thompson. 6:10 left to go. Luka off to Hardaway. Moves it out to the right corner. Into the hands of Finney Smith. Swings it outside to Dwight Powell. Out on the floor with 4 personal fouls. He rolls down. Floats up a runner. Dwight off the back rim. No good. Gets his own rebound. Lost it on the bounce. Turnover by Dwight Powell. And it will go back to Golden State with 6 minutes left. What a game here, folks. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here on the channel. Play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops. 70+ watching right now. Let's go. Inbound goes to Golden State. Curry takes it past the midcourt logo. Pick set by Wiggins. Curry top of the key on Luka. Swings it out to the left wing. Into the hands to Looney. Back outside to Curry. Curry with 26 tonight, looking to add more. 6 in the shot clock. Curry swings it out right corner. Catch and fire three. Wiggins missed the rim short. Offensive rebound, though. Back to Curry. Curry takes the three at the left wing. Off the back rim, no good. Another offensive rebound by Looney. Nobody there for Dallas to box out. Handoff, Clay. Jumper, deep two. Around the rim and out. Tipped up this time. Dallas controls the defensive rebound with Wood. 5:15 left to go. What a battle between these two teams. Luka at the left wing perimeter, one-on-one working on Wiggins. Dribbles into the key, swings it out to the right wing. There's a three. Missed off the rim short by Wood. Pinwheels around, rebound controlled by Looney of Golden State. Under 5 minutes left to play. Golden State going to slow it down. Curry takes it past the midcourt logo. Curry up to the top of the free throw circle. Jumper missed off the rim. Looney with another offensive rebound now. Back outside of Lamb. Shoots the three. Missed off the rim. And the rebound controlled by Luka. Both of these teams right now just look exhausted. Cannot hit a shot whatsoever. Wood powers his way. Offensive foul by Christian Wood as he runs over Anthony Lamb inside the paint. Lamb takes the charge. It goes right back to Golden State. What a game tonight by number 40 in his second season from the University of Vermont. Anthony Lamb coming off the bench, showing the toughness, taking a big charge out on the floor. Getting run over by Christian Wood. 4:36 remaining. His bench giving him props as Anthony Lamb now checks out of the game for Golden State. Curry will take a jumper. Missed off the rim. Tipped out of bounds. Last touched by the Warriors. Last touch by Looney. It will go back to Dallas. Wow, both of these teams cannot hit a shot. Could come down to a big bucket here. 4:15 left to go. Luka at the right wing perimeter. He's defended one-on-one by Looney on the outside. Crossover. Luka dribbles into the key. Swings to that left corner. Josh Green catch and fire three. Oh, he hits it. Dallas on top by 2. Josh Green catch and fire. Rises up to the triple and he delivers with it. Luka tonight finds assist number 11, triple-double, 37, 11, and 11. Timeout on the floor by Steve Kerr. 4:03 left to go. 106-104. Mavs by 2. The patience for Luka really shined on the last play. He had a one-on-one working on Looney. Dribble drive penetration as he kicked it out to the left corner. It was a catch-and-fire three by Josh Green. Now Josh Green up to 11 points tonight. Luka been dishing him out. A couple big-time assists in the corner in this game. We saw one earlier that he was able to knock down. If Dallas wins this game, it's because of the triples raining. 14 made threes by Dallas, holding Golden State to just 9 tonight. That is well below what they've averaged this season in made threes for the Warriors. They came into the game 3rd in the NBA in three-point shooting percentage. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops in the channel. I'm glad to have you guys on board being a part in the stream. What a game. 106-104, 4 minutes left to go. Golden State gets the inbound, right to left on the floor for the Warriors. Curry, Green, Kuminga, Thompson, and Wiggins. That's the 5 in the court currently for Golden State. Handoff from Green to Clay. Bounce pass over to Green inside the key. Green had it poked away, lost it, turnover by Draymond Green. Josh Green takes it past midcourt. He's on the floor with Luka, Kleber, Tim Hardaway Jr., Dorian Finney-Smith. Luka receives the pass at the left elbow. One-on-one, backs his way on Kuminga. Swings it outside, the right wing to the right corner. 3 on his way, missed by Green. And it hits the top of the backboard. That will go out of bounds as it went behind it. It will go back to Golden State. 3:20 left to go. Curry takes it up the floor. Major game. Golden State 1 game for the defending champions above 500. Dallas, they've lost their last 4. They are 1 game below 500. Intercepted by Luka. Off the pass by Green. Luka takes the 3. It rattles in. Out in transition. There you go for the top scorer in the NBA. They're going to count it a 2. His foot was on the line. 4-point lead for Dallas with 3:07 remaining. We've seen a couple steals tonight by Luka jumping the passing lanes. That is steal number 4. He's got 39. So they rolled it a 2. His foot was on the line by Luka. He wanted them to check about the call right there. Can't see it from that camera angle, but they rolled it a 2 instead of a 3 by the officials. Golden State with a possession. Curry up fake at the top. Curry dribbles, drives, swings it out to the corner. Open 3-1 dribble. Kuminga hits it. Oh, wow. Steph Curry dribble drive. Kick out to the corner. Jonathan Kuminga drills the 3. 14 points now by the youngster tonight. Kuminga with 8 boards. 2:35 left to go. Dallas with a possession up by 1. Luka at the left wing perimeter. Crossover on Wiggins 1-on-1. Step back 3 in the air. Missed off the back rim. A rebound controlled at the corner by Curry. Here goes Golden State up with it on the floor. Green will slow it down to wait for Curry to get up. Bounce pass to Curry. Has the top of the key. Curry dribbles attack. Swing out to the corner once again. Wiggins drives baseline off to Curry. Takes the 3. Fall away. Oh, he hits it. Splash City, brother. Steph Curry. Tough one at the right corner. Delivers. Falling away. Golden State takes the lead. Now we got the buckets to drop. 29 by Splash City Steph Curry. 1:50 left to go in the fourth. Luka, 8 on the shot clock. Swings it out to THJ. Shoots the 3. He drills it. Oh, baby, the 3s are starting to drop here in the final 2 minutes. 1:49 left to go. Big time 3 by Tim Hardaway Jr. He has shined tonight in a big spotlight with 22 points in this game. $1:45 remaining. Golden State takes up the floor now. Curry at the top of the key, defended by Luka. 1-on-1. Curry dribbles, drives down the lane, and it will go out of bounds. Curry lost control of it. Turnover by Curry. Now from that camera angle, it looked like it could have been blocked, but it wasn't. It just slipped off Curry's fingertips, went out of bounds. 1.5 minutes remaining. Dallas by 1. Both of these teams playing desperate for a big game. Right to the rim. Josh Green scores off the glass, up and in off the backboard. Straight to the rim right there for number 8 in blue, white, and green for the Dallas Mavericks with Josh Green. Timeout taken on the floor by Steve Kerr of Golden State. Both of the teams with 2 timeouts remaining right now. What a battle. 1:23 left to go in the fourth quarter. Luka tonight with 39 points, 11 rebounds, 12 assists. Steph Curry with 29. The top 2 scorers in the league giving it a battle tonight. Wire to wire, right to the finish. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action on the channel, play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops here on the streams. Almost got 100 plus watching. Glad to have you guys on board. Hit us up in the chat who you got in this game tonight. If you're rooting for Golden State or Dallas, let us know out in the chat who you guys are rooting for. Dorlador, welcome to the channel. Taking the Warriors here tonight. Wow, Houston destroying Norfolk, the number 1 team in the nation. The Houston Cougars just pounding their opponents. 100-52. Noah, welcome to the stream, man. That was unreal, that Curry 3 at the corner falling away. Whoever gets MVP this season, man, certainly deserves it. Right now, it's looking like Luka. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way. Jason Tatum right in the conversation, along with Luka and Curry. But there's so many players right now There's multiple players averaging above 30 points per game this season, and all players well-deserving to be in the MVP conversation. The bar has just risen a ton this season. Right down the hill, Golden State gets the layup. That's Steph Curry. He's up to 31 now. Curry hits his season average. Green, top of the key. 1:08 left to go. Passes off to Luka. 10 on the shot clock for Dallas. Luka, one-on-one working on Wiggins. Dribbles at the free throw circle. Luka, turn around. Deep two jumper. Connects on it. Knocks it down at the right elbow. Luka with another 40-plus point game. His 5th of the season. He's got 41. Curry. Right to the rim. We get a foul right before that, though. We're going to be assessed to Dallas. Clock will stop with 53 seconds. 20 career games with 40-plus points. That is tied for the second most in Mavs history. That ties Dirk Nowitzki tonight. He had 20 as well in his Dallas career. 41 tonight by Luka. Inbound for Golden State. We get a whistle off the inbounds. Another foul picked up by Dallas with 53.1 seconds. Quick look at the foul trouble right now. Golden State with Jordan Poole. He's got 4 personal fouls. For Dallas, 4 personal fouls by Dwight Powell. Everybody else in the game is either 3, 2, 1, or 0. That is assessed on Maxi Kleber. Tripping Curry. It's actually going to send Curry to the free throw line. So it's good. So Curry, 1 free throw. They'll keep the ball too. That's a critical foul right there in the tech. Picked up by Dallas. 53 seconds left to go. Curry will be the inbound passer in the front court for Golden State. He's defended by Dorian Finney-Smith. He's got on the floor. Jordan Poole is left wide open in the corner. Drives baseline. Swings the pass down low. Off to Wiggins, out to Poole, out to the wing. Thompson bobbled it. Off to Poole at the corner, takes the 3, missed off the back rim, and the rebound controlled by Finney-Smith. Wow, Klay Thompson bobbled what should have been an open 3-point attempt. And panicked, passed it to Poole, bricked it off the back rim. Luka, double team, gets the way off to Tim Hardaway Jr., having a great game, out to the corner, Green. At the right baseline, back outside the THJ, 3 on the shot clock, lost it, 2 on the shot clock, sent up a prayer, missed it off the front rim, rebound control by Golden State with 15 seconds left to go. Warriors with a chance to tie with a 2, chance to take the lead with a 3. Curry shoots the 3, and they're going to call Curry in the travel with 10 seconds left to go. As the whole crowd in Dallas roars, Steve Kerr cannot believe it. Wow, we've seen a lot of uncharacteristic turnovers. Curry off the up fake. Called in the travel. Tried to go for a step back, went for an up fake afterwards after that, and Curry cannot believe it. Steve Kerr cannot believe it. Dallas gets the inbound. Josh Green gets fouled with 7.2 seconds. Wow, that's crushing that it comes down to a turnover in the final 10 seconds to determine the game. Also, quick update. Golden State is in the bonus. Dallas is not, so Golden State has to give fouls. Another inbound for Dallas here. 7.2 seconds left to go. And we have a timeout taken on the floor by Dallas. So both of the teams with 1 timeout remaining, 7.2 seconds left to play. Wow, this game's been unbelievable tonight. Props to both of these teams. Battled it out in the Western Conference Finals last year. I cannot believe where I'm seeing these teams in the standings right now. Golden State tonight entered this game in 8th place in the West. They really struggled to start out the season. They were at 3-7. They entered tonight on a 3-game winning streak, turning things around. Dallas entered tonight on a 4-game losing streak. So this is obviously massive here for the Mavs, who have been great at home. They're 8-3 at home. Golden State cannot win a road game. They're just 2-9 on the road this season for the Warriors. They pounded Minnesota in a road victory in their last game. That was on Sunday, 137-114. Man, what a game. Just Luka is on another level. 41, 11, and 12 by Luka. His fifth 40-plus point game this season. A 40-point triple-double by Luka. Fifth triple-double this season by Luka as well. Leading the NBA. Both teams with one timeout left. No fouls to give. So next time around, Dallas will be in a bonus. Inbound in the corner. Had some time go off the clock with 4.4 seconds where Golden State commits a foul. Dorian Finney-Smith, the one who gets fouled. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now, Dallas has struggled tonight when it's come down to free throws. Just 16 of 25 at free throws tonight. 4.4 seconds left to play. 2 free throws here at the line for Dorian Finney-Smith. First one gets it. Second one, a big one right here. Golden State has a timeout remaining if they get this rebound. Finney-Smith, second free throw. Oh, he missed it off the back rim. A rebound control by Kuminga, and Golden State will burn a timeout. Still a chance for the Warriors. 3.5 seconds left to play. 116, 113. 8 over till it's over. Critical free throw missed at the line by Dallas, and that's been a problem tonight. Coming down to free throws, 17 of 27 at 63% in the game on free throws tonight for the Mavs. Dorian Finney-Smith, too strong, bricks it off the back rim. 3.5 seconds remaining as we cut to a timeout. Golden State out of timeouts. Dallas with 1 timeout left. Before you guys sign off tonight, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and thanks so much all for joining in, being a part here on the channel tonight. What a game between these two teams, going down right to the wire. Golden State will have a chance here to see. They put back a little bit more time on the clock. 4.1 seconds for Golden State. Golden State will get the inbound. 4.1 seconds there in their front court. Draymond Green, the inbound passer, moves it out to the left wing. Clay has only scored 5 points today. Takes the 3. Had a great look. It comes up short, though, off the front rim, and that is the ball game. Dallas holds on, and they win by 3 points against Golden State. And a game that was dominated early by the Mavs. They led by 17 points at one point. Golden State cut into that lead. They took a brief lead in the second quarter, took a brief lead in the fourth quarter, but in the end, Luka too much to handle. A 41-point triple-double tonight for Luka, with the stars shining on the brightest lights on national TV tonight. 41 points, 12 rebounds, 12 assists by Luka, and a 39-minute clip. An unbelievable game by him being played here tonight as Dallas comes out and they snap a 4-game losing streak and win tonight at home, 116-113. Steph Curry tonight, 32 points. Both of the players came into the game, the top 2 players in the NBA in scoring. What a battle between these two teams right to the wire. Thanks so much all for joining in. Before I do sign off, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. We're going to go over to channel members before I do wrap up tonight in this one. I hope to be back tomorrow if I'm able to get power. We're supposed to get a pretty bad storm, but if I am back tomorrow, I plan on covering Duke against Ohio State around 7:15, and then UNC versus Indiana around 9:15 if I'm able to get power. We're supposed to get a pretty big storm up here for tomorrow, but we're going to close out channel members. All channel members got a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. We got Jason, Rajeep, Russell, BP, Greg, Oreo Pudding, Braden, Reynaldo, Bino, Mark, Mike, John, Jessica, Ahino, Joseph, Vegas, Michael, Wick, Woody, Warren. I am Ghost, Kelly, Arahan, Micolette, Roderick, Blessed Brian, SG Sports Talk, Didi, Isaiah Bruin, Cody F, Steven, Siegel, Tristan, Woo Pig, Ace, Ian, Oink Oink, Happy MT Dude, Mike, Robin, Johnny Cash. Thanks so much, y'all, for joining in, being a part here on the stream tonight. What a game. Dallas snapping a 4-game losing streak as they win 116-113 and a rematch of the 2022 Western Conference Finals. Dallas winners over Golden State tonight, 116-113. Both of the teams improved to 500. Dallas improves to 500, 10-10 now overall this season. Golden State drops to 500, 11-11 right now for the Warriors. Thanks so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.